All right, boys.
I should have won.
Yeah, boys.
Do you still have Eric muted?
No, I think I'm here.
Keep it
Am I here?
muted.
There you go.
He's here.
I'm here.
It's like get used to it.
God, look at that handsome face. God damn.
Oh, you guys.
Woo.
It's like 3 shades of alcohol on your table.
Yeah.
You, sir, are not wrong.
You, sir.
Well, here's to seeing you guys.
How, sucker.
Hey.
Yeah.
Some high-quality H2O.
Speaking of that, I need another beer.
Fuck, we've drank like almost
Right.
a whole bottle of fucking Maker's.
Yeah.
Welcome back, everyone. We are back, episode 81. We're getting up there, boys. We're getting up there.
81.
Yeah.
Journalist.
Hey, raise your hand if you're drunk already.
Yeah.
I'm going half.
Half.
Going
Half.
half.
Pretty
I'm on my
well
way.
Can I do this real quick?
What's that?
Okay, so here we are with the cool tunes of RV Radio.
You can move that. You can move that.
Yeah, you can move it around.
I don't need to move it.
No, you don't need to move it.
This is talk radio.
Welcome to KTTP. This is Talk Radio.
Thank you to our sponsor, Sweaty Balls. If it ain't sweaty, it ain't right.
Oh, hey Matt,
Yes.
can I get another beer?
Yes. Hey.
Oh shit.
That's nothing legal here.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
it's Saturday.
Give me
Drinking
one,
with the boys.
Saturdays for the boys.
You know, you guys can. Is it true you guys can buy alcohol on Sundays now?
Yeah.
It's finally
Is
a
that
thing, dude.
Yes.
Fucking only from 12 to 8 though.
Yeah, 12 to 12
Only
to
from
8.
12 to
12
8.
So we have to
Dude, they are
stay the most
infringing on your freedom.
conservative, even though like we're the last to do it. We
Yeah.
have to put restrictions on it.
Yeah.
It came back in the
You
other
still-
day. It has to be
you
only
can't be
from 12 to
trusted.
8.
Man,
Yeah.
they're impeding on your freedoms.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
This is
Y'all
gone
should fix
Fucking
that.
bullshit. God damn it. What if I want to drink at 10 a.m.? Oh!
You better not do it the day before.
Yeah.
Save it.
But yeah, welcome back, everyone. Episode 81. We have in the studio from one of the most notorious local bands around here.
Notorious.
Assholes I've ever met.
A rose for Emily.
Some of the biggest douchebags I've ever met in my life.
Hey, we weren't always douchebags.
Hey, you're
Yeah.
glad to know them too.
Now we were.
Yeah, you were.
I wasn't, but I
I
am
was.
now.
First class, all the way.
Before we get really started, do you guys know who Tanner Lee is?
Yeah, for sure.
Do you know
Yeah.
Tanner Lee?
I
Yeah.
don't quite remember. I remember him kind
I
of.
remember him.
Not really.
Well, he passed away yesterday.
No kidding.
I don't.
I
know
heard he
him
was sick.
personally. I was thinking of Tanner Lewis,
Yeah.
but I do know of Tanner
That's
Lee
who I thought of too, and I thought
from a mutual friend. I know of him.
Yeah.
He was like friends with Carter and.
Yeah. Well, he was fighting cancer for a while, and but yes, he passed away yesterday, and
Wow.
yeah, he was only 31.
Wow.
Goddamn.
Yeah, that's right around us guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fucking crazy.
A year younger than me.
Yeah, I'll think about that
Yeah.
every time.
I'm still in my
wake
fucking
up.
20s though. Pow!
Fuck off, Michael. Like seriously.
29, baby.
Over there
But-
drinking whiskey and shit.
Yeah.
I'm the same boat, homeboy.
Yeah.
He was a musician like all of us,
Yeah.
so
Crazy.
he played drums, but he was also into
I couldn't even imagine.
yeah he was really into skateboarding as well.
Yeah.
So he worked at, I can't remember what tavern it was, but he worked down in Indianapolis. Lafayette Jeff grad. So, but he does. They do have a GoFundMe page up, which I'm going to put it up right now, so everybody can get the link. It's GoFundMe.com/Tanner Fights Cancer. So he when he passed away, he has a wife and he has 2 children.
Oh.
So
Yeah.
Yeah, that's terrible.
I said
Yeah.
yeah, like I know, but I don't.
It's rough time for the family. So,
Yeah.
but
They say what
Cool
type
for
of
you
cancer
guys.
it was.
Wow.
it was testicular cancer.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
So
At 30?
seminoma.
At 31?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm reading his page right now. It's
I
That
thought
sucks.
I thought it was like 18 to 25, like your chances.
Oh, really?
Oh, really?
I haven't heard
Well,
that.
I
I don't.
mean,
I have no idea.
That's when I was young.
I didn't know that. I thought it was older.
That's
I
what
thought it was
had heard.
older.
It was
Like,
Fuck, I don't know.
Your
I
greatest
don't know.
risk of testicular cancer, at least maybe like 10 years ago, that they said it was like between 18 and 25.
yeah,
Oh,
but it
really?
could have developed early. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it could have.
So I need to check my balls.
But I
more.
didn't. I did
yeah.
not
You need to
know
sit on the
that.
floor in your bathroom and roll them around. That's how you check.
I never heard
There.
that though. I didn't know that 18 to 25 thing. I thought it
Babe,
was.
I'm not jacking off. I'm checking my balls.
I have a tendency to research things.
I figured it was like older than
Yeah.
that. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what
Not
I
to make
would've
jokes.
thought.
I always
Yeah.
assume everything's older than
No,
what I'm
'cause
at.
later-
You know what I
you
mean?
would hope at least.
When,
Yeah.
when it's older, it's prostate. It's prostate.
But from what I was told,
okay.
he was heavily into music. He was always, playing. He was a drummer. He was always playing. I'm pretty sure we possibly played against them a few times in Battle of the Bands and stuff. So,
Maybe,
especially at Jeff.
Maybe at Jeff, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
That
was
was the same
so
age,
long
so yeah,
ago.
could have
Yeah.
been.
Wow.
I know.
Wow, that was so, I can barely remember it.
Yeah.
would
So
bet
long
that-
ago I can barely remember it.
That would be like the only
But
time that we
yeah, the
had-
GoFundMe page is up if you want to stop by. They got his story on there and everything that went on. Beautiful family. So definitely, if you know him, and you can't donate, understandable. But maybe stop by his Facebook page.
Stop being a piece of shit.
Drop drop a comment. Talk to his family or something. Let him know.
That's
So,
rough.
That is
Yeah, that sucks.
It's really hard to make light of that.
right.
To laugh at.
But best wishes to his family. And
Right.
everything. So.
For sure. For sure.
All right,
So-
boys.
Boys.
Rose for Emily.
Yeah.
I'd like to start.
I would say introduce
I
yourself,
feel like this
but
has been
everybody
a-
knows who you are.
This has been
Yeah,
a long
man.
time coming, getting all you fuckers,
Yeah.
most of you fuckers, basically in the same room here. We got Eric
God, yeah.
on Skype, but
Except for fucking Joel, that cocksucker.
well,
I miss that fucker.
For people that if you're watching and you don't normally watch,
And knock my head off.
there is going to be some
Profanity.
vulgar language.
This is what
Yeah, it's
my grandmother asked.
talking to the
I need-
fucking microphone.
I need to
You
get
too,
closer. Should I cup it?
Brent, you should.
You would think
Bring
as
that up a little
musicians
bit.
you'd
There
know
you
how
go.
a microphone works, but
There's a little
it's just,
thing over
it's
here if
tough.
you wanna-
Well,
adjust,
some are
you
more
can-
sensitive than others, and like
You can turn
sometimes
it,
I have a light
it'll
voice.
loosen up, it'll
Sometimes I have
tighten.
a booming voice.
Use your fucking
Like
use your
that.
goddamn headphones. All right, that's settled.
All right.
All right.
Joining us
Good
on
luck holding
Skype.
this group together.
Yeah.
I guess we could
I
have.
tried for a while.
Oh no, you didn't.
Well,
No,
I
we,
remember-
dude.
remember
Now that
that.
it's off the fucking rails,
I used to
and
look
everything's
up to you,
fucking
Eric.
ruined.
Then you left us.
Fuck, was last time? I saw you like 2 years ago, Eric, didn't I?
It's been
At
2 years
Zoomies.
since I've been in Indiana. Yeah, it's been 2 years at least.
Yeah,
longer
you
than that since I've
fucker.
seen you.
Yeah, I will. I'm
I don't
coming.
remember last
So I'll be back in August or September, maybe October, depends. But yeah, I plan on coming home because I haven't thinking about them. I haven't seen my family honestly in 2 years, which is bananas.
That's crazy,
So,
man. Well, it's
Yeah,
awesome that
when
you're
I'm
out
in
there,
town, I'll
though.
let you guys know before I get there, of course, and we should actually all be in the same room.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
That'd be cool.
Without a doubt.
See,
If we can do this again.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I don't think so.
I mean, even if we're just hanging out, man, that's fine.
Yeah. Well, we should all do something when I'm in town.
Hell yeah.
It's been a long time.
get on that Maker's Mark that he's got
I think it's gone
No,
now.
is it gone?
We're about to finish it.
There's like a shot left.
You should have brought the big bottle.
You know.
So for everybody knows a roast for Emily. Then
Yeah.
what
do you dipshits
What
been
is
up to?
everybody doing now?
Yeah.
We just work like adults.
Yeah,
I
it's kind
slang-
of the adult life now. Yeah.
I slang lobster.
You sling or slang?
I slang
What's slang lobster?
lobster
You
to
need
and
some slang
fro.
lobster, Krellen.
but I eat it every day, like almost.
Yeah, I've never had
like
lobster.
6 fucking
You've never
years.
had lobster?
I've never had lobster.
I had
Oh,
I had
man.
at Kellen's house a couple times. It's pretty good.
Yeah, and this is coming from the dude that wouldn't even eat a shrimp
Yeah.
until he
You
was
wouldn't
like
eat,
25.
a little shrimp.
I was terrified of shrimp, dude. But I like them now.
Yeah.
They're delicious.
So, Kellen, you're working at Red Lobster. You graduated from Purdue, right?
Yeah, like it'll be 3 years now.
Really?
And yeah.
That long?
It's really kind
Dude,
of
time
weird how
flies.
Old fucker.
yeah, right. It's kind of weird how like even having a degree and like but having like a job where you are not guaranteed money, but like you have a basic average of like making more than what you might get from a base pay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm in the fucking union now, brother.
You in the union? What exactly are you doing now?
Steam fitters and pipe fitters, buddy. I'm an
Oh.
HVAC fitter.
Dang.
I do
Dang, dude.
heating.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
I should have put on my union shirt.
Yeah, put it on solidarity, baby.
I think we're in different
tattoo.
unions, though.
Yeah, I did get a union tattoo.
UAW, like
UAW.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, what university's that?
University of Hard Knocks.
University of America, my man.
America. I need my American flag hat.
Brent, what about you? What are you doing now?
Working for Comcast.
Yeah.
Slanging cable.
Slanging cable.
Riding the devil.
I asked him if he did the cable guy shit.
Riding the devil's dick for a while now.
You gotta bring that mic in a little closer.
Sorry.
Don't be afraid of it.
Sorry.
You gotta get it like right in
Get your
front of you.
mouth,
Put it right in
get
your
your mouth
mouth.
all the
I think
way
it's just
around.
because
Yeah.
he doesn't
Get
have
your
the
mouth-
spit guard.
Lick it a little bit. Lick it a little bit. Give it a little taste. It tastes good.
Eric, what about you? What are you doing now?
Living in Washington State for the last 8 years now.
Forever.
God, has it
working
been that long?
for
Jesus.
So when
live
did you
production
leave?
and concerts and events.
Oh, just
That's
like
what I've-
George Senior, huh?
Yeah, just like George Senior.
Cool.
Damn.
So,
a pretty sweet gig.
how long since Seattle?
I moved here in 2010,
Okay.
in March of 2010. So
That's
yeah,
badass.
just crossed over 8 years.
Yeah, been a minute.
Yeah.
I moved to
I,
Phoenix and moved right back.
Sounds about
I
right.
forgot about that.
I went out to LA for a little bit, and then I was back in Indiana
I'll
for
smell
like
it.
6 months, and then I just bounced. Like
I've
that
kinda-
6 months I was there, I don't think anybody really knew I was there except for maybe like 5 or 6 people.
It's because you didn't say hi.
I know. Well, I was hiding. I was hiding from all my problems.
Everybody's
Hey,
Don't we all?
I have a couple questions. One can be reserved for later, but to Eric, I want to ask about living in that area. Portlandia is like one of my favorite shows, and with all
Would you like a bird?
all of the scenester, just all of the types that live in the rainy like cities
Northwest.
around
Are you
there.
trying
Oh,
to
yeah.
ask him how much
Like of
protesting
Oregon-
he does?
No, no.
Not anymore.
Of
I got other
Oregon
things to
and-
do. I have a full-time job.
Like how many punk rockers are still in the northwest portion?
There's plenty of music for sure. The thing about when I moved to Seattle, I moved into a place on Capitol Hill, which is just to the east of
That's the
downtown.
wrong Washington.
And when I moved there, everybody was like, "Oh, this is dead up here. Like, there's no more music, there's no more art, there's no more anything." And I was like, "I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I come from like a desolate wasteland of there's no music, no art, unless you have people to create it."
There's nothing.
That
But
sounds like
legitimately,
Portlandia.
like Amazon moved in to Seattle, and like 30,000 people moved here in like the first 2 years, and so like.
Wow.
All of the art and all the music and everything is like gone. So they're all moving to like small towns, and I moved to Tacoma. So I live 40 minutes south of the city, and that's kind of where a lot of this stuff is moved to, because it's affordable here.
Okay.
But there's tons. I mean, like you could probably see a show every night of the week if you wanted to.
We're gonna have to come visit your ass out there, dude. It's badass.
Yeah, man. I'll have a house this summer, so y'all have a place to
Nice.
flop.
Hey,
Hell yeah.
awesome.
Second question was, where's Anna Roberts?
Anna's actually really sick.
That's not cool.
She's had. I don't want to speak out of turn, but she's been quite sick for some time. I haven't talked to her for 5 years maybe.
Yeah, I just
but-
remember you like set up that nice little Like it was really
Rendezvous.
cool. It was a
I set you up a
it was a
date?
quick romance. It was a quick romance.
A quick 17-year-old romance.
And it was fun.
Reminisce.
But I just wanted to know how she's doing, and unfortunately,
Yeah, I wish that I had more
doing well.
information. She's kind of did like removed herself from social media and all that. But yeah, she's
Council
pretty
jacks off
sick
to it.
profile. So she's mostly trying to avoid you.
Sorry.
What?
Did you say she's avoiding me?
Yeah, she's avoiding you.
That's okay. Touche. Let's get back on to
This is
I'm
gonna
happy
get
to-
this is
I'm
gonna
happy
get
to remember.
wild. I'm just saying it's gonna get wild.
Yeah, just letting you
High
guys
school
know.
romances.
Me and Connor are pretty drunk right now, so.
I think Grant.
dude.
It's like
Grant-
there's a split down the table.
Fuck yeah.
Brent, you and I are gonna have to hold this thing together.
I know.
I still got the quips,
all right.
motherfucker.
So what you guys don't know is that we actually found some of your music.
Yeah.
Did you really?
Oh,
Yeah.
you
No
that's-
way.
You're holding
Yeah.
back
It'd be
from us.
hilarious.
I
I haven't heard any of that for
Wait, were you-
I walked through
Were
I
you
walked through the
purposely
depths of hell
holding
and I
back?
have it.
Yeah, I was purposely holding back.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude.
Shit.
You're
It's
Grant,
been
which
years.
ex-girlfriend did you have to
crafty
call up to get that?
motherfuckers.
I only have one song.
We can only
I
find
only
one
have
song.
one song.
Is it
Wow.
is it the Colonel?
It's the fucking
It's-
Colonel.
it's
Is
The
it-
fucking
it-
Colonel.
It's the fucking
Oh my
Colonel.
god, really? That's the one?
Yeah,
That's
that's the only
the
one I
one.
got.
Dude, no.
We don't.
Wait, bro, there's my bro.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't even remember, like, legitimately remember nothing. So,
You
That's
should
right.
You should.
We're not gonna
About-
play. We're not gonna play
I
it
thought
just
we were
yet.
gonna discuss a
Ooh.
remake here. Like,
oh, Jesus
I
God,
can't
no,
remember how to
dude,
play
no.
this. I can remember like the intro and like a little bit of it. I can't remember.
It's
how to
it's
play
I'm
it.
sure
pretty
you could
it's pretty
listen to
simple.
it and
Yeah,
figure
It's
it
dude.
out.
pretty
Oh,
simple.
yeah.
Pretty simple.
Bro, I
Pretty
remember the
simple.
structure of it because because my favorite part I wrote.
Yep.
Yeah.
I remember
That's the only one I could.
Biggity, biggity.
The only one I got a hold of.
Wow.
Is it
I
now?
did.
Is it the remix? The one that like? Do you remember?
No,
doing
I
that?
don't
No.
That's
No,
where
it's-
like the
I'm pretty
it
sure it's
slows
had, like,
down. The
Yeah,
end
yeah.
is like.
Okay,
yeah,
so
it
then,
is.
yeah,
It is the remix.
At the end, it's
remix.
like-
Yeah.
It's
It
like-
is the remix
Yep.
There was a
Yeah.
remix?
Apparently.
where it like really slows down at the very end.
Eric, you know, you've heard it. You.
Not for 10 years or so.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
I mean, it's not like I'm like,
who's drunk
cruising
now?
around, like, on my computer, like, let me just pull up this album that I
It was
made.
dated.
A whole
It was
fucking
dated
decade.
2006.
Did you
Wow.
guys? Did you
God,
guys
it's
know
been
that
that
your
long. My
your
God.
MySpace is still up?
Isn't that
Is it really?
Unfortunately.
Yeah. None of the music works
Man,
on there, but
yeah.
it's
Are
still
there any
up.
pictures on there?
Oh, yeah,
Or do we
there's-
like
Oh
pull
yeah.
There's tons
Yeah,
of
it's
pictures
just
on
that
there.
we're
that, like,
too cool for
it
old stuff?
switched like so it's just all like Charlie Winger and
Yeah, I don't think everything
like
carried
just
Just on
over.
Charlie.
Derek Anderson maybe
Yeah.
I don't think everything carried over
No,
because
it's
I
all
know
from,
you
like,
guys.
one show.
Yeah.
which
Is that
nothing
like the Deuce or whatever?
nothing against those gentlemen but like,
Right.
But fuck
But
Charlie
I was
Winger.
I was
By the
a
way,
founder.
by the way, when I made the flyer, I could not find a single picture of you holding
Right.
a bass guitar.
Yeah, right.
Really?
Really.
Yeah, it's
I
like,
went to
Really?
your profile. I went to Michael's profile. I went to Brent's profile. I even went to Eric's profile, just trying to find anything, and nothing.
and then like so
You want
like, I remember back
to know
in-
why? Because
Sorry.
back then, like, Facebook and all that, like, that wasn't the thing.
Right.
Yeah.
Yet.
It was all MySpace.
Hey, I got
Yeah,
a
it was all
question for
MySpace, and
Eric.
it was up to us.
I even looked.
Like,
I even tried to find your MySpace profiles.
pure volume.
Nothing.
oh, Jesus.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, pure
God,
volume.
Pure
I hope
volume.
that's still not out there.
Reverb Nation.
Jesus.
Good old Reverb Nation.
Pure volume.
And then you
Oh,
said Photo Bucket the other day, and I was like,
Yeah.
oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh,
I can't
yeah.
remember anything.
I
from
tried to
Photo
look up
Bucket.
my
That
photo
was the
bucket
thing.
today because I
I
had pictures on it.
Yeah,
I
back
couldn't
then, Photo
remember.
Bucket was the thing. MySpace and Photo Bucket.
Yeah.
I had a photo bucket with a bunch of pictures, but I can't remember how I log into it. So
MySpace was
My
so
house-
good.
By the
Why
way,
did we
Look how fucking
desert
drunk
Tom?
Jesse looks.
Yeah,
That kid is
Jesse.
pale
Fucking
and about to
Jesse.
pass
Messy
out.
Jesse?
like dude,
Oh, messy ass.
still love that dude.
Where's he?
He's
He's
out
around.
and about. He's
We
he's
shoulda
a-
got a
he's
hold of
free
him.
man. He has a daughter.
No kidding.
Two, doesn't he?
no,
he
he's
has
got one.
he has one kid.
He's got the one with Farrah too.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh shit, are we putting people on blast now?
Yeah, I think you're putting people on blast.
Dana says she still has one,
Did I just put him on
and she still
blast?
remembers her login.
It's
Is
okay.
she talking about a photo bucket? Or?
What?
Is she talking about a photo bucket?
Jesse.
Oh.
Yeah, y'all better text him right now before somebody else does.
I don't have his phone number and I don't want it.
I don't have his phone
See,
number and I don't want it.
this is kind of like my thought when Matt approached me about doing this. I was like, dude, we're gonna talk about people that we have not seen for like years. And then this shit, like the 50 or 100 or 200 people, how many people watch this? They're gonna talk about it, and they're gonna talk to somebody else.
And I was thinking.
And before you know it,
way.
we're gonna have as much drama now as we did then.
Oh, dude, you can't have that same kind of drama because we don't have guitars in our hands.
Well, also, that might be true.
Hey, have a
and we
microphone.
also have to like be proactive about the drama.
Good luck finding my MySpace account.
I'm thinking like
Dude, I couldn't even find my own.
Well, now you're making me want to look for mine. I never tried.
Listen, if anybody is watching this
Mine's
podcast right
gone.
now, I have no idea how many
I
people
think I
are
deleted
tuned
it.
in. But like, everybody try and find your old MySpace pages and just start sending them to us, and we'll start jogging our memory.
I deleted mine a while back.
Everybody find their MySpace.
All, dude.
I never even tried.
Post the links in the comments.
Oh my god.
I tried, but I cannot find it.
I had that.
I got on mine.
PhD BDK.
I found my
PHBDK.
Zanga one time.
PhD
Yeah, Zanga. I
Dr.
found that
Crow.
one time.
Zanga? Oh
Yeah.
my
Zanga?
god.
Dude, I just heard that fucking ages.
Yeah.
Did you
But
find
Is
your
it,
Zune
is it
player
tethered
too?
to your
I
live
can't
journal?
find it ever again.
Your live journal.
I remember that Zanga. Like I remember getting like
Zanga and Zune.
going to Monticello like camping with my family.
Yeah, be like, I
and,
blog now.
I like set up a Zanga date.
I had
Zanga
such a
date.
bad time with my family this weekend.
Oh god, camping sucks.
My mom just doesn't understand me.
I set up a
Hey,
like,
wait
I
a minute,
Met
wait a
some
minute.
girl with Zanga, and like I met her there, and I was like, "You don't look the same."
I got the biggest revelation of all
Sup,
time.
Caleb?
No. Okay, so the biggest thing that I have to talk about is Michael wears cowboy boots, listens to country music, and wears a fucking camo hat.
That's only
That's
partially
what's up.
true.
That's
What's up.
That's
America, baby.
100%
It's
true.
fucking America, baby.
Fucking lay down some sweet metal.
Who saw that?
yeah.
Who saw that coming?
Michael, put your boots on the table. Let me see.
He's not.
He's not wearing
No,
them.
no, no.
He's not wearing them.
He's wearing slippers.
I got slippers on because I know I'm going to get drunk.
See, now it's almost like
got my
it's a mix
slippers on,
between,
too.
like Southern rock. Like he is legend.
He is
dude.
Jimbo.
I'm his legend.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know
Dude,
what's fucked up?
honestly, like Michael turning into Jimbo is something we saw for years.
You gotta do the handlebar.
Like it was coming down the pipe.
I got
It was gonna happen eventually. Yeah.
Oh god.
Like
Actually,
no pun
that-
intended, because pipe fitter.
Oh god.
Zach,
kinda
you
fits,
found
doesn't
your
it?
MySpace?
Who's MySpace?
What?
Oh, his.
Oh, dude, you got the long hair with like it whipping around.
Oh,
who's
Zach.
is
Did
it?
everybody have that haircut at one time?
Fucking Zach.
What is
Dickman.
your what?
Dude, you have to share the screen. I can't see it.
It's in the Facebook comments.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm still looking at
I don't-
MySpace.
Yeah, I can't remember what my username was.
Yeah.
I have no
Yeah,
idea.
I have no idea.
You just bring
Not
you
a clue.
Just bring up the live stream on your phone. That way you can have it right there in front of you.
Eric,
You
can
can see
you
the
imagine
comments.
if we had done this a week ago and you were driving? That would have been awesome.
I was flying, so it'd have been even better.
That would have been awesome.
Sir, turn off your phone. I'm in the middle of something.
yeah. Not right now.
Turn your fucking face off.
This is kind of a big deal, and I'm serious.
Turn your face off.
The whole plane on board.
This is a matter of national security.
Where's? Why can I not find a live stream? I don't use this shit.
Hey, I don't see.
You
if I
sound so adult with your exasperation there, Eric.
Technology.
There we
Michael's
go.
boots.
I see my stupid face.
I don't know how to work
Yeah, that's
technology.
Oh my god. I can't
I should
believe
have worn my camo hat.
Zach, I
dude.
can't believe your MySpace like it's there.
I want to set it on fire.
Who is it, Zach?
Zach Dickman?
I don't know that dick man.
Dick.
I'm sure he's a great
I
guy.
need to see his dick, man.
No, you don't.
No.
Well, I'm sure he's never heard that before.
Yeah.
Yeah,
right.
That's real original.
Yeah, I'm sure
I
he's heard
probably
it.
should have thought
Bro, I'm
about
so
that.
original. Look at me drinking my Budweiser. I'm so original.
It doesn't say America on the cans anymore.
It looks like America.
Oh, they
God
took
damn
the
it.
America off? That's
Yeah.
bullshit.
It just says
Bullshit.
I'd throw them away if
It
I were
looks like
you.
America because of the red.
You see it?
You know, the red cap.
The red and
Yeah.
the white?
I'd throw it away. Don't say America anymore.
I'm done.
That's fucking treason.
Yeah,
That's
done.
fucking,
throw it over your
that's
shoulder.
fucking treason.
Yeah, see, like you said, everything didn't transfer, so all the good stuff's gone from MySpace.
Yeah. MySpace is
That's
real.
You can't
But hey,
play it.
Facebook is failing. Maybe
Ever since
MySpace will make a
Justin Timberlake
comeback.
bought it,
Dude,
fucking
Don't
Tom
you say
sold that
that
thing. He got ripped off.
Facebook
Tom got
will
ripped
never
off,
fail.
man. I think he only sold MySpace for $500 million.
Right?
What a fucking
$500 million?
He should make a
Didn't-
comeback.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
that's
real rough
nothing
for
compared
him
to.
as he's still like fucking counting his money on his own private island somewhere in
Yeah, I
obscurity.
wish I was.
MySpace,
He's just a
MySpace,
cuck.
they never had scandals
Got some people
though. I
joining
mean,
in. Hey,
Facebook's
John.
got the
Did you say a
scandals.
cuck?
Jeff, hey, bro.
Like a cuckold?
Got cuckold.
Got fucking zucked.
Good old cuckold.
So let's dig deep here.
What is it?
Let's dig deep.
Deep in the butthole.
So
Oh man.
I know how it started.
Like a hooker's
And I'm sure
pussy.
some people have a general idea, but how did a roast for Emily start?
Oh, that's a good
man.
question, and you know the answer.
I do.
I don't.
And-
So tell me.
My memory
So
sucks.
so can I
I'm not really sure.
Can I
actually.
lead the-
Nobody
can I lead
knows.
this?
It's a mystery.
Yeah, lead it. Lead it.
I'm gonna lead this because I have a pretty good like
Right.
I remember a lot.
I feel like
about
you were
it.
prepared for this
Yeah,
we
question.
were.
You
Oh
haven't
my
fried.
god.
I was kind of prepared.
Yeah, my wife just sent me that.
What the
What
fuck
is
is
that?
that?
That's Kellen.
Oh,
Oh,
jeez.
That's
Kellen.
Kellen?
Oh,
No,
yeah.
no.
Oh,
You
Kellen.
just hold. You just.
Oh,
hold
I
the-
remember that picture.
You
Oh,
hold
Kellen.
the phone,
Yeah.
dude.
Oh,
Oh
Kellen.
yeah, that one. That's from MySpace. That's from MySpace.
Wait, so Casey apparently knows where all the pictures are.
Yeah,
So-
right.
Dude,
Where's
I swear
she
she could be a
at?
fucking private investigator. She's good at that shit.
the world's greatest detective.
Is that Assy McGee?
I'm about to piss my
All right,
pants.
no.
I'll be
Oh my
right
God.
back.
Assy
Oh
Mickey.
man.
Assy
Oh,
McGee.
See that?
I want to wait for
Them
Michael
kinks
to
are
get
catching
back,
up.
but like I think I can just like start off.
Just go
and
ahead.
Just say
Yeah,
that
he'll
we-
jump in.
We started,
Yeah.
but I need Michael because it started with me and Michael.
Okay.
Well,
You can wait. I mean,
I'll start
just do it slow.
because I tend
Build
to
it
take
up.
a long time.
Oh my god.
Oh, dude, if you're talking about
So many
build-ups,
innuendos.
I got them, and then it's like
Are we doing
cliffhanger.
phrasing?
It's like cliffhanger drop
Phrasing. Come on, guys. It's not on a thing anymore.
off. No, me and Michael, we met like in 6th grade, and like it was just like a Blink-182, like, oh, you're cool, and like I said I played bass, but I didn't really, but then I did.
You're right. You're like all of a sudden, oh, I can play bass.
Yeah, kind of. Like,
Yeah.
something
You're like
that.
I gotta learn this over the weekend.
Well, I was like, I want to play bass. I don't have a bass, that
Right.
kind of thing. And then throughout the like middle school and stuff, like we hung out a lot together, and it wasn't always just playing music. Like we did
Drugs.
rambunctious. No. Drugs were never really a thing, and drugs. Like if you're talking about,
Come in with
if you're talking about marijuana,
Marijuana was illegal and
Yeah.
it still
And
is.
Oh God, that's
In
funny
your
for
state.
marijuana.
like,
Wait.
Mary Jane, I call it Martha
Wait,
Johnson.
drugs are illegal?
But no, I was just talking about like how we met and like we
Oh,
were
yeah.
just like best friends and stuff.
Yeah, we were all
And
just
then
friends, good ass friends.
Going into high school, we met you guys and we did Save Her. And
I don't know how I
Oh
met
my
you,
God.
Eric. I have no idea how I met you.
Nobody knows. I don't know how I met
Oh,
you.
I
don't
do.
know either. It's just-
I have the other half of this story when Kellen's done.
Yeah. Okay.
The only
okay.
thing,
All right, so
the way I met
let me try
Eric
to
was like, oh
speed
yeah, we
through.
got this guy. He's pretty cool. He works at Meyer.
He did fucking. Yeah,
forgot.
he did. Holy
I
shit.
did too. I was pushing carts in the snow, man.
too
God, I
too
remember
close
that.
to home.
Oh my god.
I think Billy had something to do with it about Eric, didn't he?
Didn't Billy
Oh
work
no,
at
no,
Meyer?
no! It was
Well,
Alex
between-
Lukens.
Alex
Yeah.
fucking
Oh my
Lucas,
God.
that's right.
Oh yeah.
Holy
that,
shit.
man.
Between that
That
and,
is right.
And then
Good
Justin,
old Alex.
Justin Stout.
Yeah.
Fucking
Uh,
goddamn.
Yeah, Stout.
So what we did
Justin
was like
style.
we did save her, and we did with
Michael,
Bill.
you're live.
This was
I forgot about Justin Stout, dude.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say something.
yeah. But this is so it's me and Michael like forever.
Yeah.
Forever.
But then it's like it's Matt and Brent forever.
4th grade, dude. 4th grade.
But then, like also Billy too, and
Yeah.
and we were into drive-through.
Drive-through
bands,
records.
like just all those bands, and me and Michael were still into punk rock and stuff, and then we were like going into
If you
like
look,
a little
if
bit
you look
harder stuff.
to your left, if you look down, you see where Spaceballs is right there. The DVD. Go down. See Spaceballs.
Nobody knows your categorization of
I know.
DVDs.
Yeah, I didn't really.
Okay.
Oh,
Do
you
you-
have a tooth and nail thing.
Yeah, drive-through. I have the drive-through records DVD still.
No
Like,
shit.
that's
Volume
a good
one.
So do I.
That's
I
a
got,
good one.
I got both of them.
Oh, you got dose.
Oh, shut
I
up.
still-
I got both of them, motherfucker.
I got both of them, bitch.
And I got the Cinema Beer Buddy.
Oh damn.
But no, so what happened
on.
was we started like getting interested in this harder music and stuff, and it was Finch predominantly.
I listened to
And then-
Finch on the way here.
Did you?
Yeah, that's real.
Which dude,
That's
That's
He
real.
did.
their
We talked
second
about
main album was so good and trippy. Like
Say
it
hello
was
to
like-
Sunshine.
Yeah, it should have
Yeah.
been like it.
That's so weird. We were
They
just
should've-
talking about that earlier.
It's like the
Oh,
same thing
nice.
as like Fear Before the March of Flames was
Yep.
awesome, and
Yep.
then they just didn't.
Fucking Fear Before the March of Flames. God damn, I love that band.
So to not get on a tangent, which I did. So Eric was actually into hardcore music, and so like I had already known hardcore music a little bit from like Cornerstone and like just from
right.
just from knowing, and then we had samplers, and so Norma Jean, like those
Between
bands.
the Barrett and Me.
Right. It wasn't until so then we were Save Her, and it was like emo.
Sorry.
emo-core.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You gotta laugh.
I gotta
You
laugh.
got to.
I gotta laugh.
Wait, do you remember what was before that?
There was I don't even
Before
there-
Save Her?
Reticent Sorrow.
Yeah.
They were
Oh
even
my
stars.
God.
Fucking
Stick-
Billy
Wow.
Abston, that
Yeah.
fucking emo
It
bastard.
was
Billy,
like-
no,
it was
Billy,
like, what
Billy
is
was in
reticent?
Save Her. Billy
Yeah, it
was
was
Save Her.
reticent.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, he
it
was,
It was
too,
reticent sorrow, and
Yeah.
reticent just means like forgotten.
Yeah.
Fucking emo fucks.
But it's like
Forgotten sorrow.
it's like
Yeah.
using a word that is
Yeah.
no longer used just for the.
Like that band.
Yeah.
So then we did that,
Oh,
and then like
fuck.
we did covers, and then we did a couple originals. We did a battle of the bands, and then we got into like we met Eric, and we heard him scream, and we really just,
What'd you do to make me scream, guy?
you already know.
Somebody pulled on your dick. I mean.
No, it was a finger.
You know what we need to do? We need to start a counter how many times Michael's gonna do a dick joke.
That's like every 2 minutes.
we're
What are you
already
talking
at,
about?
like,
you got a ticker
90.
that you can put up on the screen?
I don't even know how
I'll
to
help.
do that.
I wish we did.
So then we just started talking amongst ourselves, like, and it was me and Michael, and it like we wanted to separate, and
Right.
unfortunately, like we separated from you and Billy, and it like that there was kind of some bad blood for a
little
bit.
while.
Yeah,
but it
I
doesn't
mean,
like it.
You guys can go
it
fuck
has no
yourselves.
place. yeah.
Hang on, let me get in there.
It
That's
has
the real
no-
reason we're here. He's gonna
Yeah.
fight you,
It has no-
motherfuckers.
It has no place.
Plus we were like
here because we're all
14, 15.
right.
Yeah, I would say we all like, teenagers,
Yeah.
things,
Yeah.
emotions
Ty-
run high.
Typical
Fight
teenage
about
shit.
anything.
You know? Yeah.
Typical teenagers.
We're all really good friends, and then what we did was we got a practice spot. It was called the Trilogy, and Tom really was
Yeah.
letting us
Oh,
use
Oh
it.
shit, that's
fucking
right.
You remember
Yeah.
that? Holy
Yeah.
I think I still owe him
Hey,
money.
Memory.
It's all right. He closed down years
No,
ago.
no
You're good.
shit.
Oh, yeah,
He's
yeah.
done.
You're good.
He did
He's
that.
got a
You're
bus
good.
that sells burritos
Don't worry,
now.
we'll edit that
Oh, is he
out.
on that?
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah,
burrito
shit, I
bus.
didn't know
Or
that.
just hope that Caroline really doesn't listen to this.
Yeah, fuck her too.
All right, so that happened, and we did that, and we had Chase Woodrow as one of our like rhythm guitarist,
like a fill-in guitarist.
Oh yeah, I totally
that?
forgot about that. Yeah.
Yeah, no shit. I did
and then we
too.
left
Holy
him,
fuck.
and then we got Joel.
Yeah.
I literally, or when we got Joel, I had to teach him how to fucking tune his guitar. Remember that?
Yeah, he really didn't know how to play.
Nothing.
But he picked up so fast.
Yeah, he
so
did.
fucking
That was
fast.
the thing.
And bro,
Like
I was
faster than anybody I've ever seen in my life.
And-
It's insane.
And I was like, I had hung out with him with Vinny
Yeah.
for a long time.
Yeah.
So like, I was a
Vinny.
bass player, but I was trying to. I got a hand-me-down Fender acoustic guitar, so I was trying to like just play different songs and
You're
stuff.
like, I'll
and,
just play the one
so
string.
It was that Under Oath song from the Changing of Times, that one that we used to play.
yeah.
The whatever it was, something, whatever. And then so yeah.
Before he died, he
Joel
was one
left.
of the best guitarists. I
Yeah.
swear. Like
Yeah,
he was so fucking
He
good.
was so good.
So fucking good.
So Chase is gone, and then we get Joel, and then so it's a learning curve, and like a lot of time Michael and Joel like just hung out to themselves, but
Yeah.
like it was always us, and us being the pot smokers, me and Michael and Joel, we were always together, and then there was Brent and Eric,
And then there was
that you know, but it's just
What were we doing, Brent?
it's just because we
what
couldn't
were
get
we
you to
doing?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Taking
watching movies.
MySpace pictures.
Sure. Yeah, you know.
Yeah, we were trying to get girls while you guys were getting stoned.
Yeah.
So then Joel ended up going to California.
We knew we were ugly.
Joel didn't.
That's why he played guitar, right?
Makes up for it.
Joel didn't feel right where he was, and
Uh-huh.
he wanted to go back to California with his mom and,
Right.
and stuff, and so that happened.
Oh,
and then
yeah,
I
Remember that?
Yeah, I
had,
totally forgot about
Joel
that too.
left and we got
Fuck.
Jesse.
So I had Jesse.
God.
I had
Yeah.
Jesse on bat because I have known Jesse for a long time, and that's kind of like that's a quick.
And
little
Jesse
story
could
to
literally
what we
play
did.
anything you showed him. Anything.
Yeah.
He could just play it. You showed it to him, he could play it. No problem.
Yeah.
That's how he was. He couldn't really. He wasn't like a writer.
No, he
wasn't
wrote.
right.
He wrote too.
But he was like, if you showed him something, he'd play it right then, like no problem.
Yeah,
he
there
was
was
a
nothing
fucking.
to it.
He was a damn good guitarist, man.
So he was kind of the guy that you'd show him once, and he's like, okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
like
yeah,
literally,
yeah.
you show him once, he's
Something
like,
like
I got
that.
it.
Yeah.
And he'd have
And then-
like suggestions, like let's do this here, let's do this.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Like he was just a fucking good guitarist. He was
Yeah.
good.
It's kind of like
great.
similar to like my because I play guitar a lot more.
Yeah.
I don't play bass, but I'm still
You-
biggity.
He's still biggity every
I'll
once in a
still-
while.
He's still the biggity.
I'll still slap it, and I
still slap
Slapping the bass.
I
slap
still
it,
know
Please
how
no.
to play well, but it's just like what entertains me more, and it was that kind of thing, and especially with Michael getting better and stuff.
Yeah.
Every time he got better, like I got better, and it was very much like a silent battle.
Yeah.
Like we didn't have any grudges over that part of
Right.
it. I think the only grudges we ever had was just over like simple stuff.
Stupid
Right.
shit and like band practice, we get into it over dumb shit, over chords,
Just
and
like petty stuff.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
dumbest
yeah.
shit ever. We'd like get into it, I'd throw my guitar down and fucking slam his door and walk out, and he'd be like, "You fucker." And that was
Yeah.
about it, you know.
Like, it's not what we're doing.
Yeah.
And how many guitars did Michael go through accidentally?
Well,
God damn.
Well, that wasn't
Which one?
That wasn't at a practice.
There's a lot
Which-
of heartbreak.
which-
That was
behind
at a
those
show.
guitars.
Yeah, that was at a
fir-
show.
This
First
go-
assembly, I broke
Yeah.
a guitar,
Yep.
and then in practice I broke a
and
guitar.
then, so after the first assembly show,
What was the
then
first
we go back
assembly
to
one
Anna
where you-
Roberts
where you-
because Anna Roberts came. She came to visit, and like that was the romance that happened with us.
Oh.
But it was at Brent's parents' house, and we were playing in the garage, and then we're just going in, and then all of a sudden bass
Are you talking
swing,
about Anna still?
and the head of your guitar gets split
Fucking smash.
right in half.
Yeah, wasn't it
that,
like
that
the
was at a
neck?
practice.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
I
There was-
It was a
yeah.
practice.
I thought that was
Yeah.
at a show.
I still have that guitar.
Well, there was one that happened at a show.
It was your
too.
fat
That was at
shit.
the
There was one
church.
that had
It
a-
was
the church, yeah.
Michael, it was your fat strat.
The fucking, yeah, the light blue one, yeah.
God,
The
I'm a
light blue
Fender
one.
Fat Strats.
Yeah.
I got one in the closet right there.
Like I said,
The white one.
memory. But yeah, dude, that whole progression from punk rock into hardcore, and
Yeah.
then like to what I like now it's interesting.
Yeah.
I'm never gonna forget the first time I met Michael's dumbass.
That's about right.
I had to retake like freshman fucking science in high school.
Did he call you fag pants?
No. No, fuck you. No,
we called everybody fag pants.
That's everybody. Hey,
Oh,
that's
no.
everybody.
So I was sitting in this fucking class.
It's not reserved for you.
This is the first time I've ever even heard that.
I've never heard that before. No, so I'm sitting in this fucking class with Michael.
This is high five DJ.
I think I already knew Derek at this point.
Oh, Daryl?
Yeah,
Daryl.
I think I already kind of knew Daryl.
Who's
at this
Derek?
point.
I thought we were talking about Daryl.
So I knew who you were, but I didn't know you. You were a freshman, and I was like a sophomore or junior. I don't know how many times I took this fucking science class.
God.
But
Fag pants.
we're sitting in this it was Mr. Montez.
Oh, good old Montez.
We were we were in this class. We're at like the computer things, like you had that computer lab in there or whatever. And we're sitting there, and you were talking. I was wearing my Blink-182 shirt, and you started talking to me about it. And
I like your shirt. What size is it?
And I'm just sitting here. I don't even remember what you said to me.
I'm gonna pull my dick out.
You said something stupid to me, and I'm like,
we have a counter. We have to have a counter.
That's 2 since we were talking about it.
So I'm like,
I would say
here
that.
like,
I would say just go ahead and just tack on 5.
yeah.
5. Yeah.
Before we even started, you should have heard all the dick jokes.
It was about 30. It was around 30.
Yeah.
But you were like,
We'll go
saying
and tack on the 5, so we're at 7.
You were saying some stupid shit to me, and I was just like sitting there like, who? What the fuck? Like, who is this little piece of shit? Like, sitting here next to me.
Lo and behold, you went home and you realized you were a piece of shit.
Yes.
You go, oh.
Ah, damn it.
Yeah, I'll never forget sitting there and you were talking about the song Lemmings.
Oh, yeah.
I don't even know why. Like,
Lemmings, is that from like
That's from like
Dude Ranch, isn't
either
it?
Dude Ranch or before.
Something like that.
Dude Ranch.
Yeah.
You had said something about it. I'm like, why? What the fuck are you talking about? Like, I don't
And
know.
then he got
That's
home and he
not-
was like, oh, he was talking about the
No, I
shirt.
knew what he was talking about, but it was like, why the fuck are you talking to me? Like, why the fuck are you talking to me right
Why
now?
are you bringing this up? faggot?
Grant, I will give him this, that like even like post high school like interactions with you, like you looked at me like seeing you guys at end zone, like I'd be like sup Matt, sup,
Yeah.
like Billy, and then there's Grant, and then like we're trying to get Grant to have a beer. But then Grant, I'll say something, and then Grant's like looking at me like I'm the biggest douchebag
Grant's
ever.
over there like,
And then it wasn't until like a year later, like Grant was like, "Oh, you're cool."
It's not even. I just, and it's complete opposite actually. I don't know.
Oh, you just don't.
I don't
show.
want to like walk up to somebody and start
You're
talking.
a grower, not a shower.
I didn't. Yeah, I didn't want to be
I'm
like.
a shower, not a grower.
I didn't want to be like, oh, there's Kellen. I know him, but like, I'm not gonna walk up to him and like a douchebag and start talking to him. You know what I mean? Like, so it's actually like
I did. I just literally went up to come like, "What's up, dude? Let's be friends."
So it's actually like
You like Blink-182?
Yeah, no.
Me too.
Let's be friends.
I do, but I don't want to like talk right now. So like, let's not be friends.
Me and
I think
Michael.
we
me and
that was
Michael's
probably the
friends in
quickest
6th
piss
grade?
ever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
our
Like,
our,
you
our,
went
Leave
out
the
and then you're
trash
back
can
in.
next to the floor.
our friendship was very
So-
much like stepbrothers. It was like not karate. It was Blink-182.
Right.
So you like
wannabe.
Blink-182? Me too.
Yeah.
Sup, dude?
Pretty
So to
much
get-
besties.
To get back on track a little bit.
Yeah.
No.
You were talking
Thanks,
about
Dad.
how a Rose for Emily started,
Oh
but
yeah, and I
you
forgot
had a
to
story.
Talk about
Eric-
We're way off track.
yeah, it got like it's all right.
We
got
got
off
into
the
Hey,
Yeah,
you got the
everything.
soundboard for that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can't just put me on the spot.
I know,
Like,
but I know you got it.
I forgot to mention about Brent though.
Probably asking yourselves, hey, Matt,
How do you get back on the right track?
So we were
shouldn't have-
I don't know if
we were
Eric can hear
digging
that,
deep,
but-
and we were talking about how a Rose for Emily started, and then Eric said he has the other side of this story.
Let's hear it.
Yeah,
Oh,
sure.
Jesus.
There's more.
Oh well,
For sure.
I guess I honestly I don't recall how Alex pulled me into like. I don't remember what we were working on. Like
We
I
went
thought
to
I was.
see- we
I
went
think
to
I was
see Under
introduced
Oath.
to him doing some like video work or like making an attempt at like doing some photo and video stuff.
Yeah, he was always
And
into like.
to
photo
Alex's
and
credit,
video.
I mean he's making movies now.
Oh,
Like
he's
he was out
awesome.
here last summer and he stayed with us.
I made a
And-
couple movies once.
Yeah, I mean he's
They got
yeah,
deleted.
hit Alex up because he's doing stuff. But
Alex is awesome.
he introduced me to you guys because you were using his bedroom as a practice space.
Yep. Oh yeah. Yep.
And
that's true.
Michael had that. The thing that stands out to me in that thought of my mind is walking into that room and like Brent's in the corner with like the shittiest drums I've ever seen. Michael's got like this two-stack of like 50-watt
Pulse or something like
Yeah,
that.
something with a P.
Yeah, do you still
man.
have your kick drum head with your MySpace profile name on it?
You know, I probably do somewhere. Yeah, I probably do. I don't know where it's
Hey,
at.
Eric, I'm listening.
Sorry.
Yeah, and I Michael had, I don't even remember what kind of guitar you had. Kellen was like the only one with working equipment.
Squire.
No. Michael had a working equipment. He had a quarter stack.
Oh yeah,
they were like little
pig.
like 25 or 50 watt boxes.
I've never seen anything
Holy
like that.
Fuck.
It's a 50-watt amp, and it looks like a half stack.
Yeah.
It looks like a full stack, but like
it looks like a full stack, but it's also like
size.
literally the size of a shoebox.
So
I remember that.
Dude, my grandpa still plays on that like to this day.
Wait, you still have it?
Yeah, I still have my grandpa has it.
Oh man.
Wow.
All right, so
Amazing.
Plays on it all the
I didn't
time.
know. Anyways,
this long.
That thing's gonna go in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
all right. Is there more? To
But
what you were saying?
So after that, I think that it took a little bit of time for like all of us to get back together, and I don't remember where. Like, I think maybe we had our first rehearsal either in Kellen and your mom's house, or is it in Michael's in the garage?
No, it's Chris Voss.
But like, those are like honestly like those are the most
Chris
memorable
Voss,
things
do you
for me.
remember him?
I
Chris
remember
Voss
Kellen
Street?
at his house. Yeah.
Kellen's
Yeah.
mom's basement was like the most
That was
memorable one
yeah.
right there.
Well, that's our
Yeah.
that was our place, and like we had a place to do it, and it was embraced.
Yeah, and that was the
like-
biggest help. I mean, that was the biggest thing that was hard for a bunch of teenagers who were trying to do this, who like don't have jobs, don't have money, want to do this band thing. Like, we needed a space, and like big shout out to Kellen's mom for fucking hooking it up because
Dude, Chrissy's the shit.
yeah, we had fun.
My
And,
mom is the
she was
shit.
She was blasting Kid Rock all the time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude. And she's
back when he was awesome.
Bow with the double, baby.
I remember like I distinctly the last time I was home,
Buy a
I
bottle
got
of
really
squat-
got really
buy a bottle of
nostalgic
scotch
because
and
I was
watch
driving
lots of
down
Crouch.
US 52 and I went past Michael's house and I was like, holy shit, man.
Yeah,
Like,
dude. You should have
There's
stopped
so many
in.
memories
yeah.
like just hanging out in there and like or working on something or like practicing in the dead of winter with no heat.
God,
Like Jim come
always the
out
worst.
and took like the kerosene heater and he's like, I need this. That was, like,
Yeah,
full of
for
practice.
sure.
He's like,
Yeah,
you need this
bastard.
one.
He probably
This
came
one,
out and he was like,
blue
"What
flame.
was doing?"
So here's
Yeah.
here's
Daddy,
something I remember,
I need this
and
heater.
this is what I remember. I remember this as the turning point of when we left Save Her and we decided to form a Rose Family.
Michael
And
had
it
a
was
half pipe
it
in his
was
backyard.
it was Eric's no it was we played a show somewhere that we
It was
We
with Kingston Falls.
we played a show somewhere and you were dating a girl named Megan that had body odor.
Stupid.
Stupid kids. I know what show you're talking about.
Oh fuck.
I know what show you're talking about.
I don't mean to say that, especially if
No, it's
Megan's
fine.
listening. You're a lovely person.
It's fine. We're 30.
I mean, I'd suck your dick, Matt.
She probably bought some deodorant.
Number 8.
I had a flannel like
Yeah, yeah.
shirt and like I like
It was like a black and white flannel.
no, it was like brown.
I mean, like the squares, and they were black and white.
They were brown.
Okay, brown. Yeah.
Who cares about the fucking shirt?
Anyways, no, I let her. I
trying to get it down to the
I
T.
let her use it.
Shirt.
Got this.
She
like
still got
wear
that
it,
shirt.
and then I got it back and it smelled.
All right. Wasn't it summer though?
It was.
It was
So
summer.
you're-
Wasn't it like this
so-
in somebody's
but we had-
backyard?
Yeah, it was in Delphi.
So you're
it was
basing
It
somebody's
was
your
a
entire
graduation party.
Oh,
We had-
fuck yeah,
oh,
it was.
We were
We
just
had a-
talking about
we
that
had
the
a
other day,
stage.
too.
We had a-
Somebody just posted
Amanda's
that picture on Facebook.
Yeah, Amanda's
Yeah.
graduation
Wait a
party.
minute. Wait a
Oh,
minute.
now
Justice Stout
everybody's
just posted
gonna
that
know
picture.
who
Yeah.
I'm talking
Yeah, it was his
about.
girlfriend.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
you're basing
I just
your
remember
entire
the
judgment
adults
on
getting
somebody
trashed and like
based
throwing
on one
aerosol
time
cans.
having your shirt.
Yeah.
Dude, the aerosol cans in the fire, and
Don't
they like
make
went
me
by
look
our
like a
fucking
bad
heads.
No. Like I said, I know
Grant,
what I
don't
know
make
what show you were talking about because we did a Norma Jean song and Eric came on and did the vocals.
And actually,
That's right.
I think
Was that it?
Yep, that's how it happened, and that was the beginning of it. Because,
Oh yeah.
because Eric did that song with us.
That is
Yeah.
right.
And we were like, we want you.
Right, and at the time I was like, I don't know what this music is.
Yeah, and because you weren't ready to get away from like your friends or like your music because it was like all Thrice and everything before that.
I just assumed we were all gonna be rock stars when we were 17.
Right?
I just quit. I basically quit school. Said, "Fuck this. We're gonna be rock stars. Fuck this. We're done."
Hey,
Good plan, huh? Worked out.
Dude, sweet plan.
no, good for Michael because that was his
He's
plan.
in the union. Fuck off.
I'm in the fucking union, brother.
You know what?
I was the
Actually,
one.
you know what? That video of that graduation party, I still have that video.
Why didn't you?
Why didn't
you bring
Why
it?
is it?
Because
Why are we not
it's
watching it?
literally on tape.
Okay.
Digitize it,
If
man.
you would have said something,
Convert it to a DVD.
I have no idea how to
if
even
you
do
would have
that.
said something
Dude,
a week ago, we
first-
would have figured it out.
I think our first show
I've
at,
done it before.
You've
at
done it before?
Jolly
Yeah, it's
Jim's
easy.
in LaPorte was on tape. Do you
Yeah.
remember watching that at my
Oh,
dad's?
shit.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh
my
my
god!
God.
Do you guys
LaPorte?
remember that? Like
That
and,
fucking
just
weird-
watching it
We used to
and,
go
like,
up there all the time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Like
that
that's
was
where
awesome.
when we got booked
love
out of
that
town,
place.
that was like it. We got booked in LaPorte.
Oh yeah,
And like
I love that place.
But then we
that
got
was
we
fun.
got we
But like
headlined,
looking back on it, dude, we should have
shows
been
there.
robbed like 1,000 times in LaPorte, Indiana.
Oh,
No.
fuck yeah.
Yeah, there was one show I went up
I
with
got
you guys
family there, fam.
in LaPorte, and I roadied for you, like help you carry the equipment in and everything.
Yeah.
Everybody's out there like hardcore dancing. I remember I went up and I was like, make everyone back up, and I went out there and I was like,
No, I remember that first show at LaPorte though. So there were dancers and like Eric had like new people because he's backpack Eric at that time. And I call that.
what is that?
It's true.
He would just like hang with people like the
With backpacks?
He fucking
No,
fucking
he had
knew
a backpack.
everybody.
Oh, okay.
And, like Eric fucking knew
Eric,
everybody back in the
What
day.
was he with
Everybody.
backpack?
He was homeless.
It was just trying to find.
Was there anything in that
He was
backpack?
driving a Geo. That can only.
No,
get
I
you
don't.
so
I don't.
far.
I don't think that there was ever anything really in that backpack, probably besides some like dirty underwear and some socks.
The only
Yeah.
Oh shit!
No,
the
there was
Geo
a-
wasn't
Yeah.
your Geo? It was the
There was a
purple Geo.
Yeah.
dancer.
Fuck
I had
yeah,
a purple
dude.
Geo Metro, dude. It's still cruising around Lafayette. Like
No
if you see a
way.
purple Geo Metro
I doubt it.
Oh
rolling
my
around
God.
town with an old guy in it, that is my old car.
Oh my
God.
And
Oh my God.
you'll be sure to know it because I punched the back of it in. Like my last week, I had it because like the clutch went out and then the muffler fell off, and I was like, "Fuck this
You mean
car."
you Hulk smashed?
And the guy
it,
never
or-
popped the dent out. The last time I was home, I have a picture with my wife took of me, and I'm like standing in front of him like this. And it's my fucking Geo Metro that I put like I don't know, like 50,000 miles on in like 5 years.
At least.
See, when you,
That's
when you
not,
said
that's
punched,
kind of
I
average.
thought you were gonna say you punched the old dude, but no, you punched the
That'd be a
car.
cool story too.
I would
But
assume
he-
that
he
Geo
bought
had
that
like,
car.
like
bought
had
that car
like
for me the exact amount of
300,000
money that I
miles on it.
So
All right, so
I bought that car for $1,000 and I sold it for $1,000.
Nice.
Nice.
That's
Broke
a win.
even.
That's
Nice.
That's titties right there.
Nice.
If I'm sorry if that's
You gotta
an
appreciate.
overused thing.
You gotta
but
appreciate that. I mean, he sold it. I mean,
Back to,
I mean,
he
back,
sold
appreciate
Geo
it,
Metro
but
for
it's not a vehicle.
$1,000.
Anyway, back on track.
back to
Yeah.
our first LaPorte show. I remember we sat at my dad's and we watched the video of it, and it's,
I do
god
remember that,
awful
yeah.
because like our stage performance is every which way, like all around, like somebody's doing something different, and it was pretty much like that, especially since like we love the Chariot.
Well, let's say
Right.
that. I got to think really quick. Did we play with Remember Arlington that night?
I believe so.
I think
Or
so.
was that one of the nights
Remember
we did? Or
I
No,
think
it was
so.
it was one of the nights that we did but that was after we had written the Colonel, because I remember one of the guitarists was like like, well, love that, like he was like, I like your new stuff. But no, our first time playing there was with our old stuff, and there was this dancer who could flip, like he could do some crazy shit, and he was like He was like a fit looking dude, not like fit like I want to fuck you fit, like but well let's get like usually a lot of people like to watch UK shows and like your mom's fit.
If the dude's good enough looking, I'm gonna fuck him.
But no, he did this flip and it was on the camera and like Eric knew him, but I don't remember who he was.
Oh, I have no idea.
Yeah. Anyways, he did this crazy little like sideways flip. It wasn't a somersault. It was just
like a 180.
Think about that, like the big kick that they do when you got the story
Like
of
the
the
aerial.
story of the year.
Yeah.
An aerial. Yeah, but it was just like kind of sideways and like.
I feel like most of the story is you describing the person doing the flip.
That's pretty much going to, yeah.
It could be. Maybe I just see a lot of flips.
It's not like me talking about dicks.
You're like, I just want you to see the motion that I saw.
That's number 8
Right.
on Michael right there.
No, that'd be 9 actually. There was
But
one
that
I
was-
missed.
Oh, we missed one?
Yeah, that's 9.
Yeah.
I think that was the beginning of us like being conscious of like ourselves as well. Not the
We
beginning.
were known for having a crazy stage.
The beginning
fucking
was the
thing. Like,
post.
we were nuts.
when we got laughed at the post.
Remember that?
That
We
was
got booed
rough.
off stage.
That's
Yeah.
where a lot of things
We
changed
didn't
for
get
us. Like
booed off
Yeah,
stage.
we took ourselves
Goshen
way more
was-
seriously after that
basically
because
got
Yeah.
booed off stage.
Goshen was
we got legitimately like I still like to this day like when I think of like I want to have a cringe moment to myself like I think of that moment.
Yeah.
That's,
I remember the guys from Remember Arlington like Brandon Tabor and all those guys like pulling I think us aside. I remember
Yeah, they
them
were
pulling
like
us aside and being like
in the crowd.
we are so sorry. Like we really did not think that this is how this was going to go because they'd invited us.
yep.
And like
Yeah, that's right.
and it was a big like that was a
but
big
we
show
played covers.
because I don't know that we ever really recovered
We
in like the
played
South Bend
covers.
area doing that.
We didn't recover we recovered, but we
Well-
played covers. Then we went to
A year later,
we didn't know what else to do.
Kingston
We didn't
Falls
like
helped us load on stage and all that shit, and we fucking killed it like a year later. But
Yeah.
Yeah, no, Kingston Falls helped you get load off stage.
We
and
thought
me
we
and
were
Eric,
good, and
Me
then
and
somebody
Yeah,
Eric
they're like,
went,
get your shit off the stage.
yeah, fucking somebody else play some Under Oath. We're like, God damn it.
Oh yeah.
yeah, dude, that shit went on up there for a while.
Yeah, but still, it's Goshen.
It's cool. I married one of those girls, so
Nice.
Who did you marry?
Hey, I met her one time at Zoomies.
yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Michael's to that point
You
where he's
married
just
a
yelling
girl from
everything.
Goshen?
From Mishawaka, yeah.
Oh, cool.
No.
Yeah.
I'm like 5 beers deep, you know.
I thought that. I just
and a half a bottle of makers.
Yes,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Don't
half a
forget
bottle
about
of
the
makers.
makers,
No
yeah.
big deal.
When you say bottle, I think fifth. That's not a
That's
bottle.
not even a fifth. That's, like
That's a
pint.
personal fifth.
Yeah,
It's a
Yeah,
personal fifth.
it's a point.
it's a point.
I can't smoke weed anymore.
It's all right. It's okay.
Fucking
You,
union.
should,
God
you can always
damn it.
you can always come out to the West Coast.
I want
true.
to, dude. Fuck,
That's
I want to.
You
so
just
bad.
pay to live here, though. That's the hard part.
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm
Yeah.
sure.
It's
Very very expensive
expensive
here.
as
But
hell.
maybe we should talk about how we first recorded, and
It's
that
so
was
cheap.
There you go.
That
To live
Uh,
here.
Cody,
Black Ink
Cody.
Diary.
I was trying to think of his name. The
Black
dude who
Ink-
did our first recording.
His name was
Oh,
Cody.
that
Like
was,
Cody something.
Was that the one?
Cody
was that
Howe.
in Frankfurt?
in Frankfurt from Black
Frank
Ink Diary.
Kentucky?
Yeah.
Just
And,
right by a railroad.
Right
Yeah.
by a railroad.
Yeah,
I bet you.
seriously.
I bet you if you
super
listen to that, you
creepy.
could probably hear a train go by.
Probably.
Well,
Making
there
a
is
cash out.
there is some static in one of the songs, but like my favorite, like Charades, like is probably my favorite song out of that. Even
God,
though
you actually remember a name.
Charades. Oh my
God, I
god.
can't remember
my
the name.
God.
I
That's
remember.
the 1970s.
That's the
Yeah.
only thing I remember right there. That's it.
Yeah.
no Charades
I was wondering
cool
what
because it
Billy
was like
commented
it's
before
a-
we
I
started.
can't believe that
He
nobody's
commented
dug up
vinyls are
that
so
album, like
1970s.
DPs.
Yeah.
Like,
No shit.
Charades is like it was. I just remember it a lot because like you were trying to sing or like, and there was a couple times like trying
I
to
tried
sing.
to sing in one part, remember?
Yeah, and
And
I was
we all
like
laughed at me and said,
like,
no,
try
dude.
to be try,
No.
Caleb.
I was just like try to be like me without you.
And then it
with
fucking worked.
Oh,
Yeah, and
God,
then and
yeah.
then with Charades, it was like
Caleb
I was
just
just like,
commented.
how about you just talk it and like. it
Caleb said
worked.
Eric had me taking trolleys and shit out there.
what's going on?
Caleb said Eric had me taking trolleys and shit out there.
I don't get it. Caleb,
Did
can you?
he autocorrect something?
Was that supposed to be Molly's?
I don't even know what that was.
Fucking Molly.
Trolleys.
But no,
Trolleys and shit out where, Caleb?
yeah, like that. all that was a great time too. And the coolest thing is like when you're a bass player and you do first take, it's pretty easy.
Yeah.
Usually. But like I had other things that like I added a lot of stuff. And Michael was kind of like one of those people that was like don't
Seattle,
add.
Right.
Don't add. And I was like, secret. like I'm gonna secretly
I'm
add.
adding bitch.
Like I know how
Caleb
to play
said
bass.
Seattle.
Yeah. When Caleb hit me up because he had like a 5 or 6 hour layover in Seattle, but I couldn't get out of work to go hang out with him. So I was like, go do this, and like I'm sure that he got on a trolley like a dumbass when I said to take the train. So, and because he can't immediately respond or rebuke that, that's the story.
So we established how you guys all met each other and whatnot.
Good old Caleb.
Let's get a little wild. Let's listen to some more music.
Oh
Oh
God.
Put it
god.
on, brother.
Yo, this is gonna be.
And we're
Are you gonna mute us or we get to talk over this?
I'm gonna mute us.
we're
so
Like
gonna
director's
mute
cut. It should be like director's cut.
I think we're
Yeah.
gonna like this.
No.
We're
more
gonna mute
than
you,
other
but we're
people
gonna leave the
are gonna like
cameras
it.
up so everybody can see your
the
reactions.
cameras will be on, but I'm gonna mute the
Bro,
mics.
you wanna stand
Yeah.
up?
Oh Jesus.
But I have to say one thing before we start this.
I played a Strat when we did metal.
If
Yeah.
you become overwhelmed with the feeling to two-step, you have to leave the room.
Yeah.
I'm not.
There's
I don't
not
know
enough room
if
for
I'm
that.
sure.
I'm not getting out of my fucking. I'm 32 years old. My body barely.
Yeah. Dude, I can barely do steps. I'm not
Eric.
two-stepping.
All right.
Yeah.
Eric, you were the person talking about
Nope.
going to the Throwdown concert, talking about those crews. They are 40 plus and they're two-stepping.
Killing it.
That's
Well,
on.
that's
That's
because
on.
they're
them.
straight edge. They don't have drugs in their system.
That's true.
They got the energy.
Hey, I almost have drugs out of my system. All right.
Almost.
Keep
3
drinking,
months,
you'll just
though.
piss it out. Yeah.
I got the Colonel.
All right, this
Oh,
is
check.
gonna be
Fucking
interesting.
put that fucker
Fucking,
on.
we're gonna do it.
We're gonna do it.
We are these bunches.
Oh Jesus.
Let's check it
It's
out.
less embarrassing for you guys as it is like really embarrassing for me.
Yeah. It's pretty embarrassing.
It's not
okay.
embarrassing for me.
We'll discuss it.
How old were we when we recorded? This was like
This is
12 years
2006.
ago.
This is 2006.
12 years ago.
We were
Yeah.
16.
I was 18. Yeah.
18.
I was like, you were 8?
Yeah, that's right. You could buy
Yeah.
cigarettes.
No, 18.
Yeah.
Brett was buying everybody cigarettes.
Yeah.
Before that, it was there.
So Eric would have been
It was all
what,
there.
20?
I think it was like
I'd have been 20, 19. I think I was still 19.
Yeah.
Nice.
you were, yeah, and then you were 21 when we met Chad.
Chad.
Yeah,
Who the fuck's Chad?
Weed Chad.
Oh, fucking Chad. Oh,
Oh.
that's right. Chad Alley.
Oh, Shad. Got
Oh,
it.
Shad.
Chad Alley. That motherfucker's a
Eric
badass.
actually brought Chad to my house.
Yeah,
my
Chad's
mom's
so-
house
he's so
once
cool.
to introduce me to him.
I don't even I haven't talked to him in a long time.
I think he lives in Colorado somewhere.
Yeah, I think so too.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
His sister's
good.
married to one of my good friends' brothers.
Dude, he was so cool.
Connections.
He was so cool. Oh shit.
All right, boys. We're gonna play
Oh God.
Put it
I'm
on.
just gonna
We're gonna play the Colonel.
Fucking lay it on me.
You'll have to catch it on the live stream.
the
Eric.
worst headphones ever.
I think he'll be able to hear it.
Will he be able to hear it?
I think so.
Oh,
I
there's
think
this,
so.
There's this one bad part.
Give us
though.
a thumbs up if you'll be able to hear it, because I'm gonna mute everything.
It's
else.
because William
All
Tecumseh
right.
Sherman
All right, here we go.
All right.
killed livestock and not women and children.
All right. Here we go.
For the
Oh Jesus.
Set this city on fire!
Oh my god. If you guys are back, I cannot
That's
hear
brutal.
you. Dude, what the fuck was I even talking about?
Oh, fuck.
Dude, I mean, what, like, who let me write this shit?
You wrote it. Look, you wrote it.
Oh, man.
Listen, it was
Like,
your
this
idea. But
apparently there was not enough creativity between
men, women, and children are the ones that. Who else left?
Dude,
I love you, Eric.
I don't. I'll fix this. I'm gonna fix this.
Fix it, man. Yeah. Oh, man.
That was
Smooth for me, brother.
Dude, here's the thing. Like, it's legal where I am, so I don't really give a shit. But
yeah.
It's illegal where we are. And we
That is-
don't give a
well,
shit.
Actually,
No, okay.
did anybody
We had a
hear
lot
that
of
like
fun.
after the song? What Grant put in there?
Das brutal.
Like after it was like, and he was like,
That's brutal.
No, yeah, that's dope.
Das brutal.
That's dopish.
I'm trying to figure out who recorded that second EP.
Corey?
It was somebody from a band that we played with.
From Bloomington, right?
yeah,
Yeah,
and like
yeah,
they
yeah.
had
Yeah.
a,
Oh,
like,
down
Waiting
south,
for
yeah.
Wings.
they had a traveling
yeah.
like recording.
I still talk to a couple of those guys.
You guys
All the
did that?
music was
You guys
recorded
did it in a
live.
trailer.
One of them
And so-
lives in Portland.
You did the
So
vocals.
traveling.
You did the vocals in when Eric and Billy had, or you lived there too, Eric. It was Billy, Brent, and
The party pad.
yeah, you.
Oh,
Rob?
yeah.
But
Oh,
you
yeah.
did you did
Yeah.
it in the closet.
Where we had the fucking goddamn luau.
You did it. Yeah, you did it. in
There
the
was a lot of
closet.
things that happened to that apartment.
That fucking
Let's
apartment
talk
was
about
nuts.
the luau.
Actually,
Oh my
I
god.
mean, fuck. There was a,
I think
there
you
was
guys.
a fucking
I think
metal
you guys
show
got to
there
answer
that
a
I
question
missed.
here in the
Fucking the
comments.
Green Hit played and we had a show.
Yeah, I wasn't even
What's-
there.
what's
I
the-
was-
Yeah, we were playing a show when the Green Hit
Oh
played.
shit, Justin Jones is here,
Oh,
baby.
the green hit.
Oh, Justin
Shit.
Jones!
Oh,
my
shit.
nigga!
Hey, Matt, what's the question?
There's a question in the comments.
Jonesy!
What's the question?
So this means back together?
I mean,
No, I don't think I can telecommute a band.
I mean,
Actually, it's quite easy nowadays.
actually,
Yeah,
Eric,
right,
Did Matt do
Yeah,
it?
you're probably
actually,
right.
Eric,
like
Yeah,
Eric, I
Postal
didn't know if
Service
you
did it.
knew, but I'm
Yeah,
about to
Postal
be a
Service.
fucking.
Postal Service did it.
I'm
So-
about to be a recording
There you
rapper.
go.
so we can we can record all the instruments, Eric, and then you can record the vocals with it.
Yeah, just
Oh
send it
god.
back.
You know,
Women and children.
Oh, man.
So brutal.
I mean, we could pull it off, Eric.
Fucking metal.
no, I'm afraid I'm just a little busy these days.
Oh.
Yeah.
Maybe when I'm home and you know.
Eric,
if,
you were busy with the Geo.
if you guys drive that Geo out here, I'll do it.
Das brutal.
Dude, that's
Let's fucking do
Find
it.
me that old guy that's got
Actually-
the Geo. I'm on
Actually,
my
we got
fucking way.
we got an idea for the song, like the comeback song.
Oh god.
It's
What
a
is
comeback
it?
song.
Like
It's
like
right
a
here.
comeback kid song.
Murder. A guy gets murdered.
That's funny as fuck.
Scar Swiggles.
Oh, fuck.
Ding dang, doodly, doodly doo.
All right, Ned Flanders.
God damn it.
Where are you at, Ned?
I'm just too drunk right now.
Is that too fucking true or what?
Doodly doo, hi diddly o, neighbor.
I love my
Howdy diddly o.
Hi diddly out.
I'm setting fires everywhere.
Oh, that dude.
Fucking Alex Jones.
What was that?
That guy needs to take some goddamn blood pressure medicine.
Chemtrails are turning frogs gay.
Fucking InfoWars.
Excuse me.
InfoWars.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, so
I'm out of control. I apologize for that.
I apologize for
Dude
that.
is out of control. It's a
Alex
steady
Jones
dose
is
of
nuts.
medication in a small, quiet room.
He needs to smoke some weed.
He needs to chill
He
out.
did.
Yeah.
He did with Joe Rogan. He got
Right,
drunk
yeah.
and got high on the
like,
show
oh
and like
my
went
God.
off the
Yeah, and all
way
he
out.
talked about was the fucking moon landing or some shit.
That episode is probably one of the greatest episodes.
Yeah, if you want to watch
Joe
Alex
Rogan is
Jones
not what's
completely
gonna save
implode
our
on himself,
Yeah.
it was amazing.
No, Joe Rogan kept that guy in check. Like,
Yeah, he did.
It was amazing.
Yeah,
He was like, hang on,
Joe
dude,
Rogan
like-
takes no shit off of anybody.
Joe Rogan
He's
is
like,
a fucking
you wanna
man,
fight?
dude.
I think he
I'll
has.
fight you.
He also has like an intimidation effect too. It's
Yeah,
where
yeah.
He's like
He's so buff.
He's calm
God
talking. He's
damn.
calm talking, and sometimes he gets rough talking. But if you talk rough to him, he's like, calm down. And the other people are like,
He's like, calm
I
down.
know who you are, Joe Rogan. I am not gonna mess with you.
We have
Joe Rogan.
Have you seen him kick
Zach
his...
wants to talk about the scene in Lafayette
Yeah,
from
I think we
2005 to 2010, which I think is a pretty interesting topic anyhow.
I served a dude from the lawnmower incident.
It got
and
fucking wild, dude. 05
He,
to 10 got fucking wild.
He was wearing. This dude was wearing
That was
an
the prime.
Ed Gein shirt,
Dude,
and that was
yes.
like.
And then
When
that
it
was
comes to
that
metal
run,
and local shit, it was 05 to 10 was just
Those
wild.
5 years
There was
were
good-
solid.
Yeah,
you
dude.
you
There was
like,
good venues,
like
and there was like it was just wild.
There were venues.
Yeah, I'd say
everywhere.
big shout out to Downtown Records for sure. Even if there
Yes.
wasn't our
Fuck
music
yeah.
being played there, like that
God.
show we played there, the only time we ever played at Downtown Records, that's probably our most memorable show.
That's
ever.
one for the books.
Dude,
right there,
Downtown
dude.
Records was like
Everybody's-
phenomenal.
Eric, are you talking
Yeah.
about the one where we played? Like, was I there and you played bass and I played guitar?
No,
Do
no.
you
'cause
remember that
this
show?
was like
What
the
kind of alternate
reunion.
universe is that?
Yeah.
No,
This
it's
was
not.
like the reunion
reunion
goodbye
show.
show.
It's not an alternate.
The whole reunion,
universe.
that was badass. Yeah, what was it?
It was.
I still have the pictures that are still like that are actually on my Facebook of like Brandon Edging putting me up on his shoulders and like
No,
it was
yeah.
all of us.
Yeah.
Yep, it was
It was
nuts.
all of us except for Joel because he was still in California.
Except
Yep.
and me, because I'm pretty sure somebody was playing bass because I wasn't there.
Dude, Downtown
You were?
Records.
I thought you were at that
I
point.
thought he was.
Yeah.
I thought he was at Downtown Records.
No,
Yeah.
no.
Everybody's
Because-
agreed that Downtown
No,
Records
After
needs
that
to come
show in
back.
Carmel, we didn't have
Yeah.
talent anymore.
We-
Remember?
yeah, everyone we've talked to agrees that Downtown Records needs to come back.
Well, you're gonna have to get. I know the guy who owned it, and he's never gonna do it.
Right,
the
right.
like the
But,
liability thing is crazy.
Dude, it was
It's
such a great
stupid.
venue.
My last show
Yeah.
was at. My last
Yeah,
show was at
you
the
guys make a
Deuce.
venue,
My
like put a
last-
venue together.
I would
Yeah,
love
yeah, there
to,
you
but
go.
I mean, I don't have money.
My last show was at
Fucking
the
people were
Deuce.
jumping off the balcony and shit.
Yeah, I
like,
was gonna say that's
Well,
the liability of
it
it.
got
Yeah.
wild, dude.
No,
Yeah.
that wasn't even the best part. They had fucking Super Nintendo upstairs.
Yeah,
That's not
wild.
Yeah, I totally forgot about that.
Shit,
That
if I
shit
didn't,
got so
if I didn't
wild.
like
No.
if I didn't
Dude,
like
I
metal
saw
or anything,
who-
I'd fucking
I
just
saw
be
an In the
upstairs.
Face of War show there,
Oh, fuck.
and that was
God, in
It's
the face
not.
of war.
It's not so much the wild thing. We don't have a venue that you can.
Yeah,
even
there's
have.
nowhere to
There's
do
no,
it anymore.
Yes.
Yeah, there is the Lafayette Theater.
Yeah,
Oh,
but it's
fuck.
that's too expensive.
Right.
I'll play that.
Honestly,
bitch.
though, the Lafayette Theater has made like a complete 180, and
yeah,
like it.
you just let us play for free.
They just had David
No.
Allen Coe, dude.
No.
You need a smaller venue than Lafayette Theater, but
Right.
bigger than a bar.
It wasn't
Exactly.
You
bad.
need the
but
in between.
Did you guys ever play there?
It's not even Lafayette
La-
Theater.
Lafayette
isn't
Theater?
even that
Yeah,
big.
I played there.
But it's
played
more
there
than a
once.
bar.
I didn't
Yeah.
like it.
But it's too much.
Yeah,
I didn't
well,
like the sound
You need
of
an
it.
in between
different
venue.
people.
Yeah.
It's a box, dude.
Sure.
That room's
Yeah.
a big box.
Yeah,
I
what-
mean,
what
I've been
should
in there.
we
I've been
play
in there
the
for
theater
years.
with?
I don't know what they've done to it. And like,
It's gotten
and
better.
speaking from
Nothing.
like a technical standpoint, like, I mean, it's an old fucking theater from like the 1940s.
It's
You know, my dad used to go see movies there. Our parents definitely saw movies
Right.
there if they were living in Lafayette. Like,
Yeah, like
it was.
It's better than it was.
But you got to look at it on the other side. Like, we always complained so much, like, before there was Downtown Records and the space afterwards.
We always wanted to go down out of town. Like, we didn't want to play Lafayette.
When we wanted to play at home, like, we either had to book our own venue, like at Reilly Brothers and that little shack he had out back, which was a total pain in the dick.
Well, it went from Trilogy to Deuce.
The Deuce.
Yeah.
Well, the Trilogy.
And then Downtown Records opened, and they were booking a lot of talent, and they were getting a lot of bands to come through. But it was.
My thing is, you see a lot of in Indianapolis. You see a lot of the in between venues. You have like a Downtown Records type venue with a bar in it, and you have
like
that.
The Hi-Fi. The Hi-Fi is awesome.
Hi-Fi.
Yeah, that was a pretty cool place.
Somebody could do that here. They just haven't done it.
Right.
Like,
there's
somebody comes to Indiana.
Lafayette's growing a lot, right? It's becoming a bigger town,
Eric,
right?
Eric, Lafayette's growing. It's
no, I mean, like, I'm just asking because I haven't been there in 2 years. I just, I go with what I read and what you guys are on the ground. You see it.
It's moved at the same rate as since you left.
No kidding, man. I thought it was like.
It doesn't taper off. It adds a lot.
No, we're growing.
Movement.
I mean,
like every year, I'm like, damn, really?
There is a
slowly
every time
but
I've
surely,
come home,
and still don't have
every,
a fucking heart.
Every time I've been home, I've noticed like there's just more going on. There's more growth. Like downtown's as quiet as it ever was.
There's
more fast food restaurants and there's more fucking car dealerships. That's about it.
There is a place.
No more Taco Bells.
There is a place there's a place for a venue / bar type thing
everywhere.
like you see in other cities.
Yeah.
There is a need for it. And it needs to be done. Like, it's not.
Nobody comes to Indiana though. Every fucking tour you see,
you don't.
I don't know, man.
They don't
like,
come to
if
fucking.
you're north of the Mason-Dixon,
they don't come here.
They come to see Purdue.
They will do it.
If
the venue,
some people,
if the venue is there, it would.
Not
happen.
most bands. They just skip right over. They go to Chicago and fucking Ohio.
You have to catch.
You
have to catch them, dude.
Well, a lot of it is like venue ordinance. You know what I mean?
There's a market for
there's
a market for music.
I think there is
for the 40 to 50,000 students at Purdue. Even if you say like 20,000 are overseas, or even more, there's still kids from all over.
Oh yeah,
different other
I think there's people who just want to see
metal,
music, right?
So
there
should.
They just want to hear music.
There should be an.
Yeah, you don't even have to break it down in like demographics and all that. Like,
if you opened it, it would work.
Right.
Somebody's got to open it.
Well, I think that, like,
Zach in the
comments, town I live in now. The town I live in now is about 110,000 people, which is bigger than Lafayette.
Sure,
but like, is it though? That's about the same.
No,
isn't
it's bigger. Collectively,
we're pretty densely populated. Like it's like I don't know. You can look it up, Tacoma, Washington. But like, there's only like 3 mid-sized music venue / bars in town, and they're busy all the time. And it's students from the 2 universities that are here, and Lafayette it has room for a place, and like there are a few, like you got the Spot Tavern, and you've got
fuck the Spot, dude.
Yeah,
I've never
some
been
of the
there.
spaces downtown. I mean, you can spare your
cover charge to go see a fucking local band.
Well, whatever. I mean, like you get to pay for shows, you're gonna pay to go see things.
To go to a
no, you need a space. You need a stage with a bar built around it.
Eric, can you see me?
There are.
Can you see me right now? Because I'm going to say hipster.
There are.
I'm doing the.
I mean, but you guys this is the thing about here. I'm going to go on a tangent real quick.
Okay.
Sure.
Oh, yeah.
The thing about Lafayette and the thing about Indiana are a lot of the reasons that I left and moved away is this mindset of like hipster versus college kid versus this versus that. Like, it's all bullshit.
Yes.
Go to a fucking show.
Yep.
Just stand next to people that you wouldn't ordinarily stand next to. Be shoulder to shoulder with them. Enjoy the music. Buy a drink. Have a good time. Get home safe. Like, that's a huge part of why I went to Los Angeles, and then why I bounced back to Indiana for a little bit and left immediately.
Word is bond. I'm going to smoke them.
Well, what we need is not a bar. We have bars trying to become venues. We need a venue becoming a bar.
Yeah, a venue.
Right.
Yeah,
So,
that's right.
That's what we need.
I will say, though, some of these bars that are venues, like 6th Street
they tried
Dive,
that at the Deuce, and they failed.
like
really
6th
bad.
Street Dive and Digby's, they do have a nice area in there for bands
but
to
it's
play.
not the same.
Right,
You
it's
need
not
a,
the same, but...
You need a venue
but
that
they're
also
not-
has a bar.
Right,
like
but
it's not.
they're not charging people to come
No.
in and see the music, which is great.
You go to Indianapolis and you go to a venue. You buy tickets. You go to see that band.
Right.
You see that band play. They just so happen to have a bar. We don't have that here.
Yeah.
We have Lafayette Theater,
but you still have to pay the band.
But Lafayette Theater, we need something different than that.
So I want to wrap my head around this just a little bit. Like, you guys want to be able to go see live music but like, you're gonna go to like your normal watering hole, right?
No, I want a venue.
I'm just trying to like wrap.
I would not like to see a band at my normal watering hole.
Well, okay, so you're choosing to go out.
I go there to be quiet.
You're choosing to go out and see music, right? That's what you're planning to do for a night, right? So, but you don't want to pay for it?
No, I'm saying no. That's not what I'm saying.
I'll pay for it.
Absolutely,
no problem.
Yeah, I'll pay for it every day.
I pay for all of my entertainment.
What I'm saying is the bars do it. The bars will get musicians
pussy,
in there.
I don't pay for pussy.
I only pay for dick, bro.
Probably a good thing that you don't.
There it is, number 10.
Yeah.
There's a big difference between a bar getting a musician in and a venue getting people in. Like, we need a venue that sells tickets.
See, not the first time.
That gets people in. I don't know. We don't really have venues here.
Okay, so
I don't know.
That place down in Franklin we used to play at. What was that? What was the name of that place?
Club Logos.
Was it?
Yeah, it was Club Logos.
Yeah, Club Logos.
Club Logos, then it switched to the rooftop.
Franklin?
Yeah.
Oh,
Dude,
see,
bro, you remember, you met a girl, like...
That fucking weird girl? Shit,
Jesus
that weird girl.
Brett, go on.
Club Logos.
But see, no, like a place that size is,
I remember that shit.
That was an awesome place.
Well, I'm just
Except
thinking of
was
like
upstairs.
Was it?
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
It was
I
upstairs.
mean, Christ, that was like 10 years ago. But
well, I'm just thinking like we went to the Hi-Fi.
Pictures of everybody playing.
I mean, that place was really cool.
Yeah, the Hi-Fi
that place was
like,
no, that was awesome.
We
had the little bar on the side of it. You know, you had your tables in the back. That was really cool.
We went to the Hi-Fi. We bought our tickets ahead of time.
Yeah.
It was a venue.
Mm-hmm.
It was also had a bar.
Oh, I gotta take a picture.
Very small bar.
Yeah, me too.
I mean, it was a small, but you could still hold
the place
a decent amount of people in
it
that
wasn't.
place. Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
on
that
a
was
normal
awesome.
day, it was always a venue. It was not a bar.
Right.
It was not a restaurant. It was a venue.
Exactly. Yeah.
We don't really have that. We have Lafayette Theater, but we need something else.
I mean, I don't know if they've changed anything with that place.
It doesn't
but
matter. Like,
the Lafayette Theater is something different. I don't know what it is about it, but it's something different.
and I haven't been there in a while.
What's different with it is that they have hip hop artists.
No,
okay? And
I don't care what kind of artist you have.
Well, no, it's just the difference is like it has volume because of who.
It's a bigger place.
They're bringing in everything.
And like if you have Tech 9 coming through, like.
But that's good for them.
Of course, a bunch of people. It's a demographic issue.
No,
really. Not issue.
The Lafayette Theater's not a demographic issue. It's a.
I think it's just.
I think it's a minimum sales issue. Like they have to meet their like ticket sales.
Absolutely.
To get,
I think
they absolutely have to meet like a minimum amount, otherwise the show's not worth doing.
Yeah.
Well,
so they don't get the smaller local artists along.
But
like
what
coming
was
in.
that last year when Styx was supposed to play there and they ended up backing out last minute?
Nobody,
because probably no one bought enough tickets for it.
Nobody starts.
We need something just
venture
slightly smaller
without
than that.
a chance for failure. All right. So the reason why they did that is because like. Dude had an avenue to be able to get some hip hop shit. And
hip hop.
I don't have a problem with that.
It worked. Talking about
like Downtown Records was great because it was smaller. It's smaller than that.
Last night.
But it was still like had the whole venue feeling.
Do or Die was there.
Twista and Do or Die was at Lafayette Theater last night.
So my name's Kellen Lamberth, and I fell asleep. I fell asleep about 10 years ago. I don't know anything about my town.
No, Lafayette Theater gets great shows, but we need something just like a notch down from that, where it's smaller.
7:00 p.m.
And Downtown Records was that. It was that little bit smaller venue.
To
where you would buy tickets. You would buy tickets to the show. And that's what it was. It was a venue.
Dude, Downtown Records is like my favorite place to play because it was so fun.
So
yeah,
it was small, but it was fun.
The trilogy
models
Deuce
to
was
follow
awesome.
for people who are interested in like opening a business and like starting doing any of this. I mean, like the playbook's out there.
Yeah.
So like, if y'all want to do a bar and venue, sack up and do a bar and venue.
Yeah, fucking do it.
Well,
There's a full-time job on top of your full-time
you haven't
job.
seen my you haven't seen my credit
Come home
score.
to your family.
Nothing like working 80 hours
Get
a
that
week.
fucking score up and do it.
Don't you worry.
I mean,
Don't you worry. I work
that's
just
a
as much
start.
as you guys.
Yeah.
Why don't you
probably
come home
work-
to your family, George?
September. Sorry, I'm petting my dog.
Come on down.
So, what could you guys say?
Don't talk about your wife like that.
Come here, Rex.
What could you guys say as a band? What could you guys say was your
That
favorite
was very
show?
inappropriate, and I
Favorite
apologize.
show?
Yeah, what was the favorite show you all played together?
I don't know.
I do have.
I've got a couple, but
Got a couple?
No, I have the one. This is the one that really like set it aside for me. Is when we went to Elston, not Elston, in Indy, the.
Oh, Emerson?
Emerson.
Yeah, no, there were some good times there. Yeah.
We went to Emerson and we headlined over a couple of other bands, but we had our crew. Like we had a crew.
We had friends show up.
No,
Friends,
Actually, friends. Those are called
bunch
friends.
of friends from Lafayette. Yeah,
No, there were other
Todd and Brandon and all that.
yeah,
bro.
no, those were good times.
We're talking.
Yeah.
I'm
Those
talking
are great
about
times.
this one show that I remember where there's not just Lafayette. It was a bunch of other people, and there were people from different other sides because Backpack Eric knew a bunch of people.
Backpack
Sorry.
Yes.
Oh shit!
But no, it was cool because like people were like chanting our shit, and it was like, how the fuck do you know? We don't.
How do you know our fucking shit? Yeah.
Why would you?
Like,
why
we
would you be
don't-
like, how the fuck? I'd be like, whoa.
No, I was, but also like it's kind of like
Yeah.
in the back of your head. It's
Yeah,
like
what the?
how the fuck do you know this?
Yeah.
Well, definitely for me.
Probably
and I
because of
actually,
Eric.
No, I thought about this earlier. Was
Love you, Eric.
University Church?
With Sewer Man.
Oh yeah.
That was the craziest show.
That was a
You know
crazy
what?
show.
I still have the Still Remain sticker, and I have not put it on anything.
You know what I'm actually going to say,
Well,
Brent?
and that's what I was, because I was telling you there was a video on YouTube of that
Yeah.
show. And the link is still there. The video doesn't work. It plays like 4 seconds of the video.
Dude, I
and
couldn't
then-
even find the
Yeah,
video at all.
okay. Hold up, Brent. Brent.
Yes.
I can get you that video.
Oh
my God!
Wait, what?
So
Oh.
okay, hang on. Okay, so my buddy Curtis, who he moved out here as a pilot.
He's got to send it through the dark.
He lives out here. He's the one who made that.
Oh.
And I
okay.
mentioned, because we hung out, I stayed at his place last night, and we went out hanging out today. He ended up, I told him what I was doing later today, and he's like, "You fucking kidding me?" Like, he's like, "I have those videos still."
Oh,
What?
man.
Oh,
So-
shit!
Because I found that, I was like, "Oh, sweet! I found the link," and then like it plays 5 seconds of it and just goes to gray, and I'm like,
Yep.
"What the
Yep.
fuck?"
Yep.
Like the link's
I
still
will-
there, but I'm like, "God damn it!"
I'll send him a message
Oh,
easily.
nice.
I'm sure, like, he's like, "I've got it on a hard drive." Like, he knows exactly where it is.
Oh,
Damn.
man.
So I'll have him post it or just send me a link to it, and I'll pass it
so
around.
much shit for this. See,
Right.
I mean, God damn it.
We were
can put it up.
trying. We were
Yeah.
trying.
One of the weirdest things I can say that ever happened back
They got
then.
mad at us because remember I flipped them off, and when that breakdown comes in, I flipped them all off, and they got mad at us.
Me,
Well, that was part of it.
I went-
part of it. You
I
gotta
went with
flip 'em
Brent.
off before the breakdown comes.
speaking of
Yeah.
University Church, me and Brent went down there, and you brought a PA or something for Boys Like Girls. We were down at University Church, and Boys Like Girls were playing. I don't know why
Was
we
this a different time? Or?
Yeah, it was a different
This was
time.
like way before they were big too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So me and you go down there, and I don't even remember what we were doing. I think you guys had a
but Through the
PA
Fire and Flame was still
or something.
I know there was
Yeah.
a time that I had one temporarily.
We were down there, and Boys Like Girls, they were nobody at the time.
Okay.
And we went down there, and we were doing. You brought the PA or something for them to use. I don't know who else was playing.
I don't remember
And
this.
I remember this because
I only remember
Because-
this because he's told me the story like 9 times.
it pisses me off because we're sitting there and the dude from Boys Like Girls comes up to us and he goes, "Hey, I'm so and so from Boys Like Girls," and shakes our hand like, "Okay, whatever, fuck off." And I'm sitting at
Wait.
home one day.
What? Are you sure this was there, not that place
It was
downtown?
University Church.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure.
Because I
don't know.
remember there was what was that coffee house? Skylight.
Skylight?
No, it wasn't Skylight.
'Cause I remember
It wasn't Skylight.
So
I know that.
Skylight's the one where
Played
I
there many
play
times.
guitar. Eric Eric
See that?
played
I
bass.
don't remember that.
It wasn't a show you guys. It wasn't a show you guys were
And
playing.
Michael played drums.
It wasn't a show. You
but
weren't
Eric
playing.
Played bass, but he didn't play bass.
Oh,
he
I didn't play bass.
He
I
just,
fucking stood up there and fucking made noise.
He just he just hit the top string and did his vocals.
It was so hard, dude. It was exhausting to try and do both.
Oh fuck yeah!
I was like, the dudes who can do that shit, like, God love them. They must run all day.
It was intimidating for me to like.
I just
play
remember
Jesse's guitar.
We pretty much told this guy to fuck off. Like he was talking to us, and we kind of told him to fuck off. Like don't talk to me.
I do not remember.
And like
this at all.
a couple months later, months
funny.
later, I'm sitting at home watching Fuse or MTV or something, and
there they are.
I have to edit that out.
Their music video comes on. I'm like, that name. It sounds really familiar. I was like, Boys Like Girls. I'm like, oh.
Then it was like,
oh
shit!
I think we just told them to fuck off like a few months ago.
That's funny. No, I honestly do not remember that at all.
I don't know what we were doing down
funny.
there. I think we brought a PA or something down there. I don't know why I was with you. I don't even know. I don't know. But we were down there.
The only time I remember being there was for that one show.
I'm pretty sure it was University Church, but I can't remember what it was.
I can't remember. I remember the show was still
You guys weren't playing a show. It wasn't.
I wasn't there.
It was just me and you down there for some reason.
I know we had done some stuff on the side before with like maybe PA shit, but
we never really fucked.
I don't remember what it was.
I did it a couple times.
It was like a one-off thing.
Michael, are you drunk texting right now?
My wife.
Most likely.
My wife.
That's kind of,
he's texting.
She's my ride.
I can tell you exactly right now what he's texting. Do you want to see my dick? Does
that count as 11?
Fuck did you know?
That goes
How
on
did you
Michael's
know?
tab anyway.
That counts. That's a thought.
Counts.
So that's
with
11.
a dot again.
I've sent her a picture of my dick all the time.
No, I've seen that little.
No big deal.
No, I've seen that little thing enough.
That's 12. Fuck it, 12.
Ah, shit.
This isn't stopping anytime.
Fucking Caleb, quit sending me dick pics, bro.
Hi, I'm still talking. I'm gonna talk.
Oh, she loves it.
I'll count that as 13, actually.
Because Eric made the name.
Quit sending me dick pics, bro.
Eric made the name from a William Faulkner book. Remember?
Yeah.
Yep. William Faulkner short story.
Yeah.
Rose Rimley.
As I Lay Dying was like the same. Remember, they had the same thing.
Yep.
Yep. It's like some chick that slept next to her dead fucking husband or something.
Wow.
Remember?
I don't even remember.
I don't remember.
Eric,
She
I'm
slept
pretty
next
sure
to her dead husband. She like killed him and slept next to him for like years.
I don't read. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Oh, you pussy!
I don't
Yeah,
read.
it was badass.
I don't read good.
It's super metal.
Yeah. You know it, right, Eric?
I honestly haven't read it for like probably since we formed the band. Probably never read it after I fucking read it the first time. I was like, this will be cool. People know what this is because I think it's cool. Because
you read it? No.
Cool.
I read the first sentence. Das brutal.
Oh god damn it! Caleb wants me to quit sending dick pics.
Yeah, you didn't hear me say that earlier?
I got one less person sending dick pics too.
Your brother.
Fuck.
Your brother.
I mean, he's got to know the growth. He's got to know how far it's been grown since we were little.
What he's looking forward to.
Why would you send that to your brother?
Why wouldn't you send that to your brother?
I don't know, because it's weird.
Look at the family. Okay, look at the family we're talking about here. I mean, come on. Don't underestimate it.
I mean, do you get dick pics from Daryl?
Dude, more than you want to know.
Jesus Christ.
We still fucking play. What's that called when you piss with another guy?
Wow.
Swords.
Yeah,
we
you
still play
cross them.
swords, dude.
Wow.
All the time.
Christopher Cross?
Yeah, Christopher Cross. That's no big deal.
I like that
That's
we've
a-
gone
I never
from
heard
8
that
years
one.
to 4
Yeah,
years.
swords.
This is a special family we got here.
Dude, he
Belly
had a
button
yeast
too.
infection. He was like,
Okay.
check it out, bro.
Okay. We don't need to know that.
Not Caleb.
Wait.
Not Caleb. Let me put
Shit,
that out.
I
Not
lost
Caleb.
count now. You know.
Yeah, that we're up to like 20 at least.
I think so. Yeah.
Hey, if you say yeast infection, that's
So
like
much-
25
So much just
on its own, dude.
A Rose for Emily, the meaning of it, and the short story by William Faulkner. Which George
He missed a whole lot.
I did.
He sounded so official when he said that. I'm talking about yeast infections. You're like, short story.
Well, I left the room. I left the room like I'm about to talk about this, and so
you
I
came back to use
came back in the
infections.
room like I'm about to.
He came in and he was like,
this.
so short story for Rose Emily came from this book by
How do
William
you even
Faulkner.
get yeast? How does that happen?
Well, you can do it like this. You could be a woman who.
Do you
the nice
piece
thing
of
is
bread?
you can be able to go back and watch
You could be this woman who just.
But this could be used against
Came
you.
in, he was like,
Great job.
Sure.
tonight on tonight's episode, we're going to talk about this book called.
It's all good. They all know me as James, so it's all good. It's all good.
We're going to talk tonight about this book called Books in the Wind.
Back again, we are with the slow readings of
Dude,
RFE Radio.
They even call me Jim.
Why?
How
What?
fucked up is that? Because my name's James.
Oh my
So they started
God.
calling me Jim. I'm like, whoa. Slow down, guys.
You're like,
Michael's gone full fucking Jim.
I'm not Jim. God damn it.
You've
No,
gone
Yeah.
full
no,
Jim.
no, if he was
Don't worry,
like Jim,
I've gone full George.
You are.
Yeah, that's
Sure.
true.
You are George.
you know, I'm going to
though.
ask this question, but I'm pretty sure I
You're
already
Jim,
know the
though.
answer. What is the worst show you had besides the one where you
Up
were,
in Goshen?
Oh,
besides
Goshen,
that
yeah.
one? Besides that one.
Oh, fuck. I don't know. The one at Goshen was
I
our
don't think
worst
anything
show
tops
ever.
that.
We
All
got,
of the
booed
other
off
ones.
stage.
Besides that one, I mean, we've already talked
we
about
didn't
getting
get
booed
booed
off
off
stage.
stage. We just got laughed at.
And then
Yeah.
we came back a year later and they go, place them under oath.
And you're like, fuck.
Right, so that
I
would probably be
dreaded
the
that. I
second.
fucking
That would be
dreaded
the
going
second
back up
worst.
there.
Yeah, me too.
God, and we had the worst luck up there too. Wasn't there?
No, we ended up playing in Goshen at the post and having favor.
Well, didn't we have like a flat tire on the way up there too, or something?
No, I think it was
There
just
was
that.
there was some kind of bad luck we also had going up to Goshen. I can't remember what it was, but
I could have swore we
just
had a
going
flat-
to
fucking
Goshen
flat
and-
tire, dude.
yeah,
I could have swore
general?
we did.
Yeah.
Well, Eric seeing Kate, and then Anna being there, and then like me and Eric went
How many?
with girlfriends, and then you guys had to.
How many stories
had to
involve
pack
Anna?
up shit?
Yeah.
Do you remember
Is this
that?
like 80%?
I don't remember this.
Oh,
Kellen's
man.
got some fond memories.
They're not all fun.
remember
They're
him a
just
lot more than I
memories.
do, but
And then also the memory of like the band. Like when I was peeing, did the name of the band like actually like the
When
story?
you were peeing?
What?
Yeah, I was peeing.
Oh, yeah. Oh, about a roast from... Yeah,
Yeah,
we're
yeah.
William Faulkner and all that.
No, we
Yeah,
talked
but,
about
like,
Derek.
what it really
Derek
is about.
and Michael's penis
Or
stories.
Yeah.
what it was about.
Yeah.
That's what it's really about.
We play swords all the time.
It's about a woman who hasn't found anybody. She finally finds somebody that she thinks she loves, and he's gay. All right, so
shit.
she poisons him with
This is
rat
Drunk History
poisoning.
by Kellen Lambert.
God, I love that.
That's
No.
fucking Michael if I've ever
It's
heard
not.
it.
Drunk fucking history, brother.
Eric Bose, I read a lot.
He does. No, he does.
I fucking read so
I'll
much in
fucking
the past
second
year.
that.
No, she's like, so she ultimately wants a partner. She finds somebody that she wants, and then she finds that he might be queer or is queer.
You can't say that.
He's gay. he's homosexual.
Homosexual?
And then she poisons him. And
What a bitch.
Yeah,
so
that's a
he's-
bitch move.
So then he's there.
Is
And
that what
she
has to do with
sleeps-
the-
She sleeps with his dead body.
What's that?
And then when they finally come through, like after she's dead, the whole town notices that.
Whoa, spoiler
there's
alert.
a-
She's dead now, too?
Yeah, like when she finally dies.
Oh, okay.
The whole town like has noticed this like smell of
Dead body?
dead
Odor?
body, but they overlook it because
Hmm.
this woman is this Emily, this woman that's she doesn't matter. Like she's not somebody that's gonna be
Yeah.
crazy or anything like that.
Man, I must
So
have gotten
then
the high school version of this story because
Dude,
Yeah.
she slept next to her dead husband
Yeah,
for
how
like
about
years.
you? How about you?
In high school,
Didn't that
it's like,
happen here in
And then
town?
so at the very,
slept
at
next
the,
to her, dude.
Jesus.
at the very,
Somebody chopped her husband's dick off.
at
There
the,
was a
that?
no.
at
There
the
was a
very-
lady.
I remember that.
Off.
at the
21.
No, there was a lady here in town that her husband died,
Dick joke
and
21.
she kept his body in the house. It was a couple years
okay.
ago.
Crazy.
Yeah.
That's a Rose
So-
family, bro.
This was a couple
So,
years
Rose
ago.
family-
That's
let
a
me
Rose
just
family,
finish.
dude.
Just the very end of the story is she's dead, and they go into her house finally, and they see.
They're like, oh my God, what
see
kind
a-
of cheese is that?
They see, yeah, pretty much.
Boob cheese.
Like, pretty much, they see a skeleton right there, and then they
Skeletor!
see, and then they see a body imprint, like
Oh,
like a,
fuck.
like if you sleep in the same bed for 30 years, you're gonna have a.
There was a lady in town that her husband died.
So there's a gray hair and then a skeleton right next to it.
This lady,
you take whatever you want. From
this lady's husband in town died, and then she left his body there, and she left the door open and let birds come in and peck at it and shit.
Yeah,
it was crazy.
Go read it.
Yeah,
full circle
Rose
right there.
Friendly, read it. William Falconer.
Read that shit.
Yes, Falconer.
Falconer.
Bill Falconer.
Bill Falconer.
Listen, Bill.
True American.
Need to get that.
He chews tobacco.
Yeah, chews tobacco.
It was crazy because like I was reading The Stand from Stephen King. That was the last book that I was reading.
Is there a movie on it?
Yeah, there is.
Okay, I'm gonna watch that.
Okay, I'm gonna watch.
Yeah, well, you're just not gonna get a lot.
Well,
you're gonna get Rob Lowe. You're gonna get Rob Lowe as a deaf mute.
I like Rob Lowe. He's a good guy.
Yeah, so do I. But but there's a reference to Rose Friendly in The Stand, and that was interesting for me to read.
Huh.
Having I just read that book a month ago.
Interesting.
I don't read.
No.
I don't know.
I don't know how to read.
Eric, if you have to go, we understand.
I'm sorry, guys. Excuse me, I get all choked up and I have to leave.
No, it's fine.
No, I just gotta get going, guys. But I'm down to do this again, man.
Oh, definitely.
Don't leave me with nothing. Dick pic. Something like that.
I mean,
22. That wasn't me.
Oh, 22.
You gotta send your first because that's an insurance policy for me.
Yeah, right.
Let's sit in the group chat. We got a group chat going. Just
Yeah.
Drop a dick pic
I mean,
in there.
we should definitely do a little bit better to stay in touch, guys. Because
definitely.
Not to end on a
I
sad
miss
note,
you,
but
Eric.
when Joel passed away, that was the last time that we all talked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We should not wait for shit like that to happen to say what's up.
Well,
so
I mean, thanks for at least reaching out.
Yeah, dude, and I mean, I wasn't very close to him those last few years, but you guys were, and I knew how much he meant to you guys and to Brooke and to her kids, and I mean, he seriously was a great guy, and it's a goddamn shame what happened.
Yep.
So
I miss you, Eric. God damn it.
Yeah, I
love you, buddy. Guys, and we'll do this again before I come home. But when I come home, I'll give you guys a shot. We'll all get together.
Definitely. When you come home, I'm gonna give you a shot in the balls.
Squad! Oh fuck!
How dare you threaten me with a good time?
It's a promise, not a threat.
All right. I'll catch all you assholes later.
Take it easy, man.
See you, buddy.
Be safe, brother.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, man. Thanks for taking time out of your evening and hanging out with us. We really appreciate it.
Let's do it again. For real.
Definitely.
Later, dude.
Hang up on him. Hang up on him.
Later, buddy.
Click it. Hang up on him.
Oh, fuck. I miss that motherfucker.
Got him.
He used to be the adult.
He was always so current with everything. So fucking hip.
He still acts like the adult.
I didn't really prep. I figured we'd just all go at the same time, but
oh shit! No,
are we supposed to sign off? Because
do you
want to
listen to Do you want to listen to the Colonel again?
No, we don't need to.
Nah, we're good. We're good there. My wife's telling me to shut the fuck up.
Hey!
She goes, you're saying too much.
Yeah, what's she saying about me?
Yeah, see, we're at
She's probably saying you're an idiot. I don't know.
We're at 22 for dick jokes.
Yeah. We're not doing too bad, really. I mean,
no, is it 22 or 2 for Kellen and 20 for Mike?
Okay, 2 for Kellen, 20 for Mike.
Shit.
I talk about dicks a lot, don't I?
It's fine.
Hey, I just love them. I just love them, guys.
I'm going to count that as 24 and 25.
I'm glad I didn't send a link to my grandma for this. She asked, and I was like, "There's probably gonna be a lot of cursing."
I hope your mom's not watching.
If my mom's
if so,
watching,
I love you, Christy. You're the fucking best.
Yeah, no. If my mom's watching, it's all cool beans.
Dude, Christy was she still is the shit.
She still is the shit.
Before we go, I mean, we're almost getting to the threshold anyway. So
what? You have a limit?
I mean, Facebook has a limit with live streams.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Fuck you, fucking Mark Zuckerberg. You
Zuckerberg's a bastard, man.
You fucking cocksucker.
He's a bastard, man.
They should listen to Master P. He has no limits.
Master P. Nah.
No limits. No limits. So never mind.
Before
too much.
Before we sign off, you guys had a huge history with the Rose for Emily, and a lot of successful moments. Played with a lot of
Thank you for for over embellishing.
I mean, you guys play with like a lot of well-known bands.
Yeah.
You know, Kingston Falls, Still Remains. There's a lot in there.
Boys.
Yeah,
we did, didn't we?
Yeah, you did.
Oh man.
on the
a long time ago.
I doubt there was anything that you would change, but if there was,
there's one thing I would change.
The Goshen show.
Nope.
We wouldn't play Under Oath.
That's funny. I wouldn't change that because we got a lot better.
Right.
After
I mean, you
that.
learn from it.
What I would change is like getting sent away, so I didn't, like my mom thought I was smoking a little too much pot.
And it was from a second
Just a hair too much pot.
Yeah, but like my grades were straight A's, and then I went to another school, and then my grades were
straight B's.
Shit.
No, A's and B's.
Like if
straight A's and B's, better my straight A's.
If there's anything about no, Kellen's not a failure. He's got all A's.
F minus on my report card. That's real.
I can give you. I can show you.
I've never met another person that had an F minus.
Don't even talk about your fucking grades. We know you didn't fucking anywhere near like a C. You didn't even have a fucking C.
Yeah, well, I failed Purdue.
What are you talking about?
The first time.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, but that's different. You're an adult. That's hard.
But then you like graduated from Purdue.
No, I wasn't an adult. That's why I failed.
But then, you graduated from Purdue, right?
Yeah. No, I took every opportunity for when Michael met Casey. He had her car. He didn't even have a license. He was just using her car, and he's like, "You want to become swoop?" And that was actually the word that was used.
You become and swoop.
and I'd be like, yeah, just come swoop. Like every now and then, like we'd like.
But now you
spin
are
a 12-pack or something.
You are a Purdue graduate, right?
Yeah, for sure.
So fuck off.
Anyways,
it's not gonna fix my key situation. Hey, key man.
What's up? What's up?
Hey, I'm looking for the key master.
Hook it up, key
wait.
man.
How'd you lock your apartment?
I did.
He did not.
I did.
Oh, okay.
No,
anybody out there that knows where Kellen lives?
Solid choice.
Yeah. Open rain to Kellen's apartment right now.
Shut the door.
Deadbolt?
It's a gated community.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Yeah. Secured access.
So,
Yeah.
Oh, I know. There's still a chance.
Right.
2009 is that the code?
I don't even have a deadbolt.
No,
isn't that what it was?
I had it written down.
It was. No, they changed
when
it.
you lived there. Wasn't that what
it's
it was?
2018 now.
I don't even have a deadbolt, dude. I just have a regular lock.
Someone told me the code
1776
last year.
When you lived there was 2009.
America's birthday.
Yeah.
I don't know why I know that.
I lived there twice.
I feel like the last time you lived there was 2009. I don't know why I know that.
No, it was 2011.
If you would like to go to my house, I'll give you the code. Just be naked.
And then I live right around the corner.
And be female.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, and that's the thing too, because me and Kellen are fucking neighbors, and
I'm a douchebag.
And you guys don't ever hang out, you fucking assholes.
Like fucking what, 300 feet away.
God forbid you invite him over for a
He's got a whole
beer.
backyard you can waller around in.
Yeah, right.
You can frolic back there.
I see his parents more than I see him.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Where?
Red Lobster.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense.
No.
Shit.
Yeah.
Well, in Brent's defense, he doesn't go outside very much.
Brent's dad.
Only during work.
Brent's dad made it a point just to come over to Red Lobster at one point, not to dine, but
just to see
give
you.
me pictures.
Yeah.
From when we were playing. And
What?
Oh yeah.
like,
Oh, shit.
Dude,
I'm
that's
talking about
awesome.
safer-ish.
Oh,
eras,
wow.
like-
Oh yeah. Old shit. Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Like there's one of straight up curly, like in your dad's garage with the bass.
Shit.
Oh man.
With my white P bass, and it's got just drive-through stickers and.
Oh yeah.
I have that same picture. I posted it like last year.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I took a picture on my phone and
Mike
posted
beat
it.
You.
What?
Mike beat you.
Yeah.
Because I got that picture like 2 years ago.
Yeah, well, I didn't see it until like last year, and I was like, "Holy shit!" You know?
Oh yeah.
We were just kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kids, little boys.
Yeah, we were
Gross.
like, "I like guitar."
We could have been molested.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Wait, what?
Or thinking like Deadbolt was the hardest song.
Yeah, we're like, "Oh, fuck." You
We
know?
could have been molested back then, but now it's just rape.
It's like what?
Yeah.
Now it's just
rape.
That's the
consensual.
only thing I'm gonna regret.
It's just rape.
is
It's consensual. Don't
not being
lie.
able to get raped by a teacher. A woman teacher.
I feel like I was hot enough. I could have been raped by a girl teacher.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
All of a sudden, like
I think we should cut it there.
You pop the shit. No,
was I ugly? What the fuck?
We're gonna get funny.
Don't cut it now.
Don't cut it.
We're gonna keep talking, but we can't talk about this.
Yes, we can.
We can't talk about this live.
And then your young teacher's like, that's bigger than my.
You know what? I'd
the 20-something.
Look at the teacher, and you're like
30.
I don't know.
Up around 30.
It's hard to say.
It's got to be around
here's
there.
a great idea. We're gonna end the show on the Colonel.
No.
Yeah.
We've already heard it once. We don't.
I feel like one of my
someone should have found
my dick.
31.
We're gonna do it. We're gonna.
No,
end this.
we don't need to do it. We've already heard
I feel like it could have happened.
Yeah, we should have found fucking like vinyls or something.
But then Eric was laughing.
1970s.
And then like I just feel like we didn't get a, we just couldn't get a very good. We didn't get a good playthrough of it.
All right.
If you have charades, play that bitch.
Yeah.
That's
guess
a good
what?
song. I'm serious.
All right, everyone. That is a wrap.
Out of the goodness of her heart.
Michael's so drunk, he's like, "What?"
Did you hit it from the back? And you were like,
Huh? He's in his own world.
Yeah. Oh my.
Michael.
It was
Michael.
from the back.
Jesus. Michael. The mics are on.
One time.
Oh, sorry. Wait, we're on.
One time her mom.
We're live.
Yeah.
One time her mom walked down and she was like,
"Hey,
he's still going."
Michael.
Right, and we fucking went upstairs. Her mom goes, "I heard you use God's name in vain."
God. Hey,
I'm hammered.
We're gonna sign off.
Signing off.
Oh, hey. So thanks for everybody for
There you
listening.
go. There you go.
No, you've been just chilling to the soft tunes of RV Radio.
RV Radio.
You're listening to
Where we talk about dicks and assholes.
Thank you to our
33,
our proud sponsors of Sweaty Balls and
I'm
Sweaty
gonna have to
Wieners.
I'm gonna have to say this is the biggest shit show of a podcast we've had.
Well,
No,
it's got to be
no.
second.
No,
What the
it's
fuck
not
did you
the biggest.
expect?
Second to what? To Billy? I don't know, man. I mean, yes, he insulted our guest, but I mean,
listen. Are you calling me a shit show?
No.
no,
You guys are fine.
No, not at all.
We just wanted to come back in so you guys could, let everyone know
I'm hammered.
we're leaving.
I'm trying to do public talk radio.
Hey, at least it's dark outside.
That's true.
It's
That's
not
true.
light outside and I'm hammered.
The window's been open this
That
whole
way,
time.
when I beat you,
Oh, shit.
that way when I beat you
All
to
right.
a bloody pulp,
Your
no one
neighbors
will
are going to
see.
think you're weird
we're
as
gonna
hell.
we're gonna end it, but we're gonna keep drinking. So
Yeah.
oh my god!
Wow, wow.
Michael, you know how microphones work.
You know what?
hammered.
That's my biggest thing. We have musicians on the show every time, and they can't figure out how the goddamn microphone works.
Yeah, well, hey, Matt Walker just put the microphone closer to my face earlier.
Yeah.
So don't be a
What
chump
are you
against.
talking about?
Dude.